Welcome to the first ever DUNE Imperium Uprising 3v3 tournament. This is salty and spicy. So what are we going to be doing is going to be doing a co-commentary with another friend here, Priceless. He's a competitor. It's going to be featuring a lot of strong players. And actually, let's get right into, who are we playing against?
So we have the Spice Control, who are Freben, and the Salty Pink Granddad, I think, who are the Fremen team. The pick orders right now is red, uh, yellow, blue, green. I'm just gonna have black just for the time where leader picks are, so I can tap the clocks and just write the stuff which is necessary, and then I'll
Okay,
hand
yeah,
over black to you again, so that we can have the juicy stream.
yeah. So the teams are going to be Shaddam, who has his commanders are red and blue, and there's going to be Muad'Dib, whose commanders are green and yellow. So who's hosting Shaddam, or what's the name of the team that's hosting Shaddam?
Um, Spice control.
Spice Control against who's the Muad'Dib team?
It is the Slay Pink Granddad.
Slay Pink Granddads versus Spice Control. Okay, all right. It's gonna be an interesting game. This is actually my first time streaming like a 3v3 kind of commentary game, so I'm kind of excited. And I appreciate Priceless being on the channel here to kind of give you guys a little bit more insightful commentary than what maybe I could provide. Because Price is an avid 3v3 enjoyer, so hopefully you guys can learn something, and we'll get right into it. So the pick order right now is what? Is it red, green, blue, yellow, or what's the pick order?
The pick order is red, yellow, blue, green because it's alternate picks, so that we ensure that one team doesn't get two picks in a row.
Okay. Okay, so two people don't get the same pick. Okay. So I'm correct to say like Shaddam's team is 9 soldiers and immaculate, right? And Mudeeb's team is L and pink.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So yeah, it's just like a V shape. And yeah, after after picking is done, we will get into we'll get into the commentary, or I'll get Black and then we'll get
So
into it. So
yeah,
we have red picking
Shaddam
what?
Shaddam put a card aside on the throne row as he's allowed to do at the start of the game.
Okay,
So he decided to put
Sardaukar
Sardaukar
coordination.
coordination.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on the throne row we can see on the top of the board. It is a really strong. Okay, I think there is it. Okay, so they're picking Jessica. So now it's a blue pick.
Okay, so
This
we
is
have
here.
we have Irulan being picked in first. I don't know what position is. Is the ordering? Is it green first? Is green gonna start first? The game price. I mean, I
Yeah.
see the token on green, so I assume the green is gonna be starting
One
first.
second, one second. Just pick it. Yeah, just pick it. Pick it, pick it. No. No, 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 no.
Okay,
Just
we're
click
having some
it.
technical difficulties here. Okay, he
Okay,
figured out
there
the
we
pick.
go. Now, yeah. No, she can. Okay, there we go.
Okay,
And Ellie can
fantastic.
pick. Yeah. It's
So
just a
yeah,
bit
there's
tricky because the mod isn't scripted for alternate picks. It's just a bit tricky, and as a judge, we're the ones kind of responsible to make sure that the alternate picks go
correctly.
correctly and that
Yeah.
the clocks are running on the appropriate time, on the appropriate team's time. Okay, wonderful. Everything is correct, and now the game can start, and we are chilling. I'm just gonna write down the time here, and then I'm gonna hand over black to you.
Okay.
Around
So why don't you walk us through, like,
60.
okay, so after you know, hand over black order, why don't you walk us through why, like, why people pick these specific leaders? Like, what on the row is so interesting? I can understand Erlon being picked because Smuggler's Harvester is a fantastic spice. Is a one spice card or one cost card that'll allow you to get overthrow early on. I can understand that. Jessica obviously is one of the strongest leaders in 3v3. You might not believe it, but because of her ability, other spice agony, and you could actually maybe the flip side is even better. Oh, whoops. Why is it flipped aside? But the flip side of Jessica, what it allows you to do is you can go to any Benny or Fremen space and you can spend a water to double your wards. So what that really means is if Jessica sends an agent, I'm assuming on her flip side, to say like this new 3v3 space, controversial technology. Okay, I just got black. Controversial technology. She can spend 2 spice to go there. She gets an intrigue, a card draw, and a trash. What she can also do is spend a water along with that 2 spice and get 2 intrigues, 2 card draw, and 2 trash, which can be super strong, right? You get to trash 2 cards and draw 2 cards. Anyways, but like that's the reason why Jessica is one of the strongest leaders. So yeah, I guess the game has started. So we have Piter in what first position? I guess Piter and who Jessica are teammates, and Irulan and Esma are teammates. Okay. So Price, why don't you get us started on like a little bit of just like overall 3v3 gameplay?
So this need to increase the size. Sorry. Okay,
Okay.
there we
And no worries.
go. No. To shift the view, full screen, and then okay, perfect. So Smuggler's Haven is gonna be. Oh no, there's no Smuggler's Haven. I thought you spoke about Smuggler's
Smuggler's
Haven.
Harvester. Smuggler's
Or
Harvester.
Harvester. Okay, yeah. The interesting thing in strategy over here is that like there are really big cards on the road that Shaddam could have put aside, but he chose to put Sardaukar coordination aside because the Sardaukar space on Shaddam's personal track on the top of the board is really strong, and the Fremen team would likely deny it to him very quickly. So he's kind of gambling that nobody's going to hit 7 persuasion or 8 persuasion in the early game, and then he draws his special card, his special diplomacy called the Tent, which allows him to pick another non-Fremen card of the row. And he's banking on using one of those to pick Overthrow and Interstellar out of the row.
I see. Okay.
But he's just making sure that nobody denies him Sardaukar coordination because it's going to be a really, really strong card for him throughout the game.
Yeah. So the thing with commanders, or I guess not these commanders, but like Muad'Dib and Shaddam, is that they don't actually control. They can't control any alliances, right? Except for the ones that except for their own. So Muad'Dib
Yeah,
can
except
only
for their own. Yeah.
control his own Fremen, his new Fremen ability, or his new Fremen alliance, and Shaddam can only
Track.
control his own new Emperor alliance.
Yeah, they're in 3v3. Shaddam's personal track is called Emperor, and
Okay.
the 4-player commonly known as Emperor space is now renamed Great Houses. For Fremen, it's the same. Muad'Dib's personal track is now officially Fremen, and the general space in 4-player, which is Fremen, is now renamed as Fringe Worlds.
Okay. All right. So I mean,
So it's
actually,
going to be
there's a lot
easier
of
to
things happening
refer.
here.
It's going to be easier to refer throughout the game as he's going to Fringe World and Muad'Dib just went Fremen for his own track. So
Okay.
yeah, Muad'Dib opened up with Seek Allies to Desert Mastery, which basically provided him a card draw and a spice, and provided a spice to the whole of his team because that's what his
Oh,
bonus
his
is
first track does. That's right.
on his first
Ah,
track.
yes.
Yeah, so
So
that's
anytime
really
you see these
juicy.
icons for like these, I guess like the double arrow icons, it means that both of your, I guess, commanders or allies gain
Allies, yeah,
water. Okay. Or gain
yeah.
water or spice.
Um,
Does
Muad'Dib
Shaddam
has
also
a
have one
really
of those?
strong
Yeah,
opening
Shaddam has one
hand.
too. He has
Yeah.
Solari and Spies. Okay.
Yeah. Muad'Dib has a really strong opening hand because he drew double faction. So he's going to be able to he really wants to play his other faction to Desert I think it's called sorry, I missed the name. What's the name of the I think it's Hardy Warriors? Yeah,
Hardy
it's Hardy
Warriors?
Warriors.
Yeah, Hardy Warriors, yeah. Okay.
So he's going to be able to go Hardy Wires on his second action, and that way he's going to get 2 influence on Fremen, which is going to allow him to play for Siege on the next
Right.
round.
Yeah, and Mudi's
So
actual ability says when one of Muad'Dib's allies gains Baker hooks, the other ally also gains Baker hooks. So if
correct.
Muad'Dib gains
So
hooks, then the rest of both of his
so
teammates can also start spawning worms.
yeah, because the moment he gains hooks, he needs to activate someone. So whoever he activates basically gets the hooks, and that since an
Ah, I
ally
see.
gained hooks, then everyone else gains hooks.
Okay, okay, that makes sense. Okay, I mean, so what's happened here? We've got Piter who's gone to
So
what Spice Refinery. I guess he wants to start picking up commanders. Or no, I guess start killing commanders maybe. So Jessica's gonna go to espionage, instantly
okay,
draw cards. She's looking for 8. She didn't get there. She has 6. Oh, is that 5? Yeah, she has 5. With convincings, and reconnaissance. I guess the interface is a little bit weird because obviously the cards, in terms of players, are much different. Also, can we talk about the cards themselves? So Shaddam and Moody have their own different decks compared to the normal standard 10. Shaddam starts with these Emperor cards like Devastating Assault, which has access to dunes, or I guess access to yellow Genzim troops, and Solari. Then he has some cards like Korinomite, which is allows him for it's a sword basically. It's basically a dagger. But you can also get some extra use out of it. If you spend 3 spice, you get each of your allies
yeah,
gains 2 troops.
Coronamide is like is like one of the we is the like not the he has 2 daggers. One of his daggers is Coronamide, which you can
Okay.
pay 3 spice on reveal to give 2 troops to each of your allies, and
Okay.
then you can trash it. But it's very expensive, and it's not all. It's very niche. You generally don't want to pay that much spice for it, especially not early game. The
Okay.
other one is a bit more interesting. It has an agent effect where you can pay 2 Solari to distribute both face-up contracts to his teammates. So that's more interesting in general.
Okay.
So we have Jessica who's flipped early on.
Yeah.
Jessica being flipped is quite strong in general, but because of her starting hand and the big cards on the row, I think that it might have been interesting. It might have been interesting for her to not
Delay.
draw, but yeah, she would have liked to go secrets instead of um,
Espionage.
espionage. In my opinion, would have been a stronger play. And maybe maybe not flip because she knew she gets seek allies next round,
Yeah.
and she could have played for a high persuasion draw.
Yeah. I was just about to
It's
say
one
that.
of the very rare, yeah, it's one of the very rare cases where you might want to delay a flip with Jessica in 3v3 because 90% of the time you just want to go secrets and flip. But the fact that she already had a memory means that even if she went secrets and flip, she was going to be forced to draw a card. So that was a bit annoying,
Yeah.
I guess. Now,
I mean, can we talk about the fact that
Muad'Dib,
Irulan
as
first entry she
expected,
pulled is Ixian? What is this? Rapid engineering. So I
rapid
mean, Irulan's
engineering,
gonna
yeah.
start spamming techs, I would think, right?
Yeah, we have a really good tech for Emperor as well. Delivery Bay
Yeah.
is really really strong. More than ever in 3v3, any card providing resources on reveal or text providing resources passively, anything which is passive in 3v3 is considerably stronger than um than anything else because you have so few actions because your sword master can only be used once. You're basically stuck with 2 actions for 90% of the game. So having passive generation is just really 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 strong.
I see. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Also, can you talk about like the commanders buying of commanders and killing of commanders? What is it? How does that work?
So to kill a commander, Fremen needs to go on a space where a commander is there, and they need to pay 2 spice to destroy it. They'll be
Oh, it's 2
rewarded
spice.
for
Okay.
with yeah, they'll be rewarded with an intrigue for doing that.
Okay. That's interesting.
Right
Wow.
now, the skills are not very. Oh wait, yeah, no. Esmar has already picked up 1 Sardaukar, which is driven, so that's pretty good.
That's
I
good. Yeah.
guess Irulan has good reasons to rush to 3 on Emperor, and she could grab Loyal, which
Mm-hmm.
which would be a strong Sardaukar. Ideally, They want to see a Canny flipped out there. Charismatic is really strong as well, especially with such a row. So I wouldn't be surprised to see them pick Charismatic pretty soon. We
Okay.
know that Shaddam is going to have the tent in his next hand, and he's first to play, so he is
Going to
going
probably
to
reserve overthrow.
reserve
Yeah.
for sure. He could actually also play for Interstellar. It wouldn't be crazy because maybe nobody's getting 8 next round, so he could gamble on putting Interstellar aside and
Yeah.
hoping to redraw tent
So how does so quickly
and
with the
then
throne
reserve
ship,
over
right?
throw.
Not throne ship. With the throne row. So if Shaddam reserves that card, does it get trashed at the end of the round, or how does it work? Or can you buy it
No,
at any point in the game?
front row is permanent.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. So
Yeah,
Shaddam actually can just
it's not like
reserve overthrow and
manipulate.
then pick it up whenever he wants. Okay, sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, and not just him. Any of his teammates can as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Jessica has an interesting hand here. She can actually play for a quick little 7 here, right? Double convincings, or prepare the ways
Oh
convincing 1/1,
wow.
and then a
Yeah,
dagger,
that's
and
a
then we also have a
that
nice
is a good
little
draw.
interest. Huh?
That's a good draw indeed.
Oh, Imperial Tent.
That
This
is
is
a really
the
good draw
this is the
indeed.
card you're talking about, right? This is the faction access. Move a
Yeah.
non-summon card from the Imperial row to the throne row. Okay. Yeah, so this is probably gonna be he's gonna go to what Emperor, pick up 3 Solari. So why does Shaddam want Solari? Like what is it? He wants High Council? Is that the plan? Well, what's the
Shaddam has many good reasons for Solari. I mean, obviously he can buy some starter cars for his allies.
teammates? Yeah.
He getting HC is also, just in general good. He has a good ability of maybe getting rid of his daggers by trashing them since they auto trash. So he has good deck building capacity, and since he can put great cards aside, he also has good incentive to get high council, so he can actually pick up fairly easily the cards that he puts aside.
Hmm.
Apart from that, he's also generating Solaris passively in his card Devastating Assault. Um, Turns online if he has Swordmaster, but once he has Swordmaster, Devastating Assault can reveal for 5 swords at the cost of 3 Solari.
5 swords at
All
the cost of
those
3 Solari.
things,
That is
yeah,
crazy. That can be pretty
yeah, that
powerful.
is.
That can basically nullify
Oh,
any sort of like worm action that Muad'Dib and his teammates have, right?
yeah, exactly, exactly. And like those are just extra things that he can do in 3v3. But as a normal Shaddam himself, obviously, we all know his ring can be quite powerful
Yeah.
since he could also pay 3 Solari to get a bump.
Yeah. So typically, what kind of gameplay are we looking at? So right now we have hooks from Muad'Dib. Also, one thing to talk about is like the fact that the combats start from tier twos. Yeah, combat start on tier twos. Also, in terms of clocks, the other thing is every team has, as you can see here, these are how much time each team should be taking by the end of each round. So per round, each team gets 8 minutes to play with, split across all 3 members. And at the end of, I guess, at the end of whatever the game ends, so if it's round 6, each team must have their combined time to be less than 48 minutes. If they go over 48 minutes, then they have a penalty. Well, actually, if it's over 48 minutes, and if only one team is over 48 minutes, then they automatically lose. But if both teams go over 48 minutes, then it's the team that wins just wins, but they lose like half a point, I believe.
Yeah, yeah, exactly,
Okay, yeah. So I
exactly.
guess let's
So
let's I guess let's talk
if
about the
both teams
gameplay
are,
more.
it actually just happened on one of the previous games. Both teams ended up overtime, so the winner was declared according to victory points. But instead of
Ah,
getting 2 points for a win, they got 1.5 points, and instead of getting 1 point for a loss, the losing team only gained 0.5 points.
okay. Wow. Okay.
Right now, there's quite some interesting things going on out here. We see Esmar picked up a nice shifting tenuous bond intrigue.
Tenuous
In
bond. Yeah.
3v3, alliances are very um,
Contested or
yeah, it can be very contested and hard to hard to take. I mean, you often need to log them, especially with these cards now on the road. Like you have Interstellar,
Yeah,
Overthrow, and the fact that like the Emperor could give you bumps and that you
yeah.
yourself can take bumps. It means that within a round, a player could quite easily be getting like 2 to 4 bumps. So your
On a
alliance are
single
never
faction.
really safe. Yeah,
Wow. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, I mean,
because I
I'd be
mean,
excited to watch something like that happen.
yeah, I mean, we couldn't really see it happening in this game because you see, Esmar right now has rapid engineering. So assuming he has 3 techs, he also has tenuous bond. And if Shaddam gets shipping online, in one action, Shaddam could go shipping for Esmar, give him 2 bumps on any faction, and then Esmar could just play his Diplo to that same faction, effectively getting a 3rd bump. And then he could play tenuous plus rapid to get 2 more bumps. So that would be like
Wow.
5 bumps on one faction in one round.
Yeah, that's
So.
crazy. I mean, also, if Shaddam eventually acquires Overthrow, you can do the same line, right? Yeah.
Yep. And then you have you have bi-axis in here, you have shifting allegiances. So yeah, the combos can be really nuts.
Oh wow, Biox is still in here. That's right. I forgot. We haven't played with that card in such a long time. But
Yeah.
okay, that's really strong. I mean, I'm just going through some of the newer cards for in terms of like what Mudeeb and Shaddam have. But there's
Yeah,
this new card
the
called
card you're
Usul.
looking
Is it
at,
Usul or Usul?
Usul, yeah.
Okay.
Usul is one of the strongest card of Muad'Dib's deck. I mean, when you just look at the resource generation it provides, and the access it has, it is really, really strong.
It's
Um,
only got one
I
access.
think,
What's so good about the access?
I mean, now that Carthag is a thing, it
Yeah, there's a
just makes it
Carthag.
really
Okay.
valuable. So if Muddy plays Usul to Karthag, imagine he's generating a troop for his ally, he's getting an intrigue, he can
Yeah.
give a water or a spice to his ally, and take a water or a spice himself, right? It's like one or the other. And if he decides to go to something like Siege, he could basically gain 2 water in a single action.
Oh, and then look at the double worm basically. Okay. Wow.
So, Usul is very powerful. As the opposing team, you always need to watch out for the rotation because blocking worms can be quite important. So, if you want to make a block on Haga, thinking that they cannot go deep desert, but Muad'Dib actually has Usul and somebody has 2 waters, he can just Usul to give them the 3rd water, and all of a sudden, then deep desert is open for business.
Wow. Okay. So interesting plays. Um, Mudeeb also has a new card, Desert Call. So if you have hooks, you can just spend a water and instantly get a worm and trash the card. So it's basically like what's called unexpected allies almost in a way. Or I
Yeah,
mean,
oh yeah, it's like a cheap it's like an unexpected allies from Wish. It doesn't break the
oh, okay.
wall, but yeah, you
Yeah, I mean you
can
don't have to trash the
you
card though. So
yeah, it's a one-time use. And I mean the advantage is that in case the Emperor team blocks you everywhere on the worms and you still really need one, then you have a workaround.
okay. Wow. So actually, this is interesting. So round two combats, and it's already we're hitting what 16 and 17 strength. Is that what it is? No, not 16. 12 and 13 strength. It is round two. And is this common?
Yeah, it is gonna go for even more than that because we see Jessica has 3 swords. I wouldn't be surprised to see her play them if blue does not go on top, which right now is not going to be the case.
Oh, you don't think blue's gonna go to the
Um,
top here? Oh, because
I mean,
everybody's
blue
used
is
actions.
going
I
to
see. I see. Okay.
yeah, everybody's used action, so they're going to reveal, and I think they're going to be tied because Shaddam's going to reveal a dagger, most likely for blue. Blue will reveal for a dagger, so he'll be at 14, and Jessica has 1 dagger,
She's gonna get
and
14 too.
oh wait, no, Muad'Dib is also going to get one sword
Yeah.
too, so
Yeah.
she'll be at 15.
Okay, so the way
So
the combat calculations work here, price. Why don't we quickly explain that? So anytime Muad'Dib, so anytime a player that's not one of the commanders, Muad'Dib or Shaddam, anytime they reveal a dagger, it goes towards their like count. So if Jessica gets,
activated
if
ally,
Jessica hits,
yeah.
12 strength and reveals 2 daggers, she's gonna get 14. Right? Same thing with Esmar, Erlon, and Piter. But if say Muad'Dib reveals 2 daggers, right? Since he's not part of combat, where do those daggers go? Those daggers
So
go to any allies that you
so
choose, right?
we're gonna notice right now, very very soon, that when the reveal turns are gonna happen for Muad'Dib and Shaddam, they're gonna have to pick which ally they choose to reveal for.
Mm-hmm. So you guys can see like the
It's gonna.
allies, the ally, what's it called? Like the ally tokens here. So Shaddam here has Princess Irulan and Esmar Tuik, and then Muad'Dib has what is this? Piter and Lady Jessica. So you guys can see like they do just have to click on the icon, and then once that icon is clicked, then the swords will transfer towards that player, and their token will
Yes,
move
correct.
progressively. Their token will move.
So you'll see right now, Shaddam is choosing to reveal for blue. So his
Shaddam is choosing
dagger
to reveal
is
for
now
blue. Oh, I see.
allotted.
He clicked the button. Okay.
So yeah, so his dagger is now automatically allotted to blue. So blue has now gained one sword from Shaddam to his strength in combat.
Yeah, and you can see that right here. He was originally on 12, and Jessica was on 13, but now he's on 13 because of the sword from Shaddam. Jessica also has her own dagger, so she's gonna put back. She's gonna, go up to 14. But Asmar has his own dagger, so he's gonna be back. He's gonna be back tying Jessica here. Lucky that Muad'Dib also has a dagger, so he's gonna push them over the edge. But there could be some intrigues here. I mean, we know what the intrigues are, but the players don't know what the intrigues are. And lucky for Jessica and Muad'Dib is that they don't have, there's no combat intrigues within Esmar's hand,
Can
or
you?
actually for Shaddam's hand either, because both Shaddam and Esmar can play combat intrigues for Esmar.
Esmar could buy a cheap card right now and decide to trash it with Tenuous Bond, but it would be risky. Tenuous Bond is quite a strong. Oh, but he just picks up a prepare. Like that kind of looks
Huh?
like he
He
might
chooses to pick
be.
up a Prepare way. So maybe Tenuous maybe we're gonna be seeing Tenuous Bond being played for the extra for the extra trash so that maybe we can see
Yeah. So
just for
you'll
like a
see that
combat
right
heavy.
now. Sorry to interrupt, but you'll see that Muad'Dib now revealed for Jessica. So since he chose to reveal for his ally that has a worm in the fight, he now
Uh-huh.
benefits from his passive ability of if you have
Oh.
a worm or one or more sandworms in the conflict, you get an intrigue. Um, had he revealed for green, I mean, it would be kind of useless because green's not even in the fight. But say he did choose to reveal for green.
Wow.
Um,
What
oh,
an
he picked up
intrigue.
a contingency
Yeah.
using Piter's intrigue. That is interesting.
Wow. He's also gonna play
Oh, but
Devious.
he.
Actually, he's gonna play Devious. What
Oh,
is that? Where's the intrigue on? Yeah, he's simply devious to actually deploy two troops from his conflict into the garrison. So these pirate entries that were given to
yeah.
Muad'Dib have been absolutely fantastic for them. So now even if say Esmar plays Tenuous Bond, that is not enough. So I guess maybe that prepare the
Yeah.
way might have been a wasted buy. Who knows? Or maybe he's setting up for like a nice little possible futures, interstellar trade. Like maybe there's multiple reasons why he could have prepare the way, right? One of them being obviously for
Yep.
Tenuous Bond. But this is gonna be a very this is gonna be this
Oh,
combat is gonna
Irulan
go.
reveal for 7. So she gets interstellar.
Oh,
Nice.
she picks
Nice,
up a
nice,
nice little
nice.
contract here for Harvest Fours, and as we know, Airline can
Oh,
complete Harvest Fours pretty quickly. All she has to do is just trash a card that costs 1 persuasion from her hand with her signet ring, and then she just gets 4 spice. No, she gets 2 spice, and
oh
then all
my
she has to do is
god.
go to like
And
Imperial
green
Basin for a
reveals for
+1.
8. Wow.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Wow. Okay, so we have 8 persuasion for
And he
Pida. Oh,
has Delivery Bay
Pida went to
online.
Assembly Hall, or sorry, High Council.
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
and has Delivery Bay online. Oh wow. So that
Wow.
is really, really strong by Piter. Okay, Fremen have a really great start here. They also won the
Fremen also win
combat
the
with
combat, so
worms.
that's another two
Jessica
bumps. So
gets
now
double
Jessica gets
spy,
privilege access.
and she has both spies on her favorite factions, Fridge Worlds and Bene
Benny,
Gesserits.
yeah. Wow. Okay, so we are looking at a very set up Fremen deck here. Not deck, just like the
Yeah.
Fremen team is very strong right now. Yeah, I mean they
Hey,
also just found
what would you
opportunity.
like
So
to
in
do
the
if you're
case,
Jessica right now?
huh?
What would you like to do as just what would you like to do as Jessica right now? Would you
Well,
rather
I'm
go
thinking.
controversial or espionage?
I mean, I'm thinking like I find a water somehow first. Like I get a water
So that you can
somehow so that I can double at controversial. So the easiest way for me to
getting
get water
water.
would probably be at gather support so I can get troops as well. But he's gonna choose to wait, maybe go. Okay, he's gonna pick up a tech instead. Interesting. He's gonna choose to trash a
Uh,
spy. Okay, Plasteel
oh
Blades just show off, which
wow.
is a pretty strong tech. I guess it's only strong for
For
like
the
Shaddam's
Emperor.
team.
I'm not sure I like this play by Jessica that much. I feel like if she kept her spies for controversial,
She did just find a
uh
crazy false
she
orders.
just oh that's pretty good. She could be really annoying with the blue right now. Yep,
Yeah.
she's gonna do it.
But Price, I think I agree with you. I think maybe Jessica had a better line to maybe go like you got support for troops, obviously, because so that she can fight combats, and also
Yep.
get the water so that she can maybe go to say controversial with.
Yeah, I think that getting the water is a bit slow here because of the number of actions you have. I would, I would, I think she had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I feel like going control and just pulling the spy and trashing that dagger. Does she have a dagger in her discard? I can't see the discard.
Let me check. Yeah, there's a dagger in the discard, so
Yeah,
she could have
I
trashed the
feel like
dagger.
that
Yeah,
was yeah, I feel like not being greedy about the water and just enjoying controversial trashing from discard, drawing 2 cards, looked like a pretty strong play, and then she has her third action to, see what she wants to do. But she decided to go for the intrigues line, which, is can be pretty strong as well. But you do get an intrigue at controversial once again. I feel like with her contract for Spice Mislow, and the good lead that they have at the moment,
well,
deck building
to be
correctly with the
fair, she
strong
did just
cards.
go to High Council. So like that High Council. Oh, you're saying maybe she could have gone to High Council after going to controversial, because then she could have instantly picked up the
Yeah,
spices
right.
though. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. That actually would have been a better line, I think. But okay. Anyways, that's enough for
Going
Jessica.
High
Let's
Council
continue with the
first,
rest of the players.
actually, even going High Council first, honestly, is not a bad idea. She could just trash the dagger that she used, but I guess just don't buy the tech and leave the spy out there. Um, and then Muad'Dib, who just went trading, could have actually even. Oh no, sorry, Esmar went
Not Modib.
trading. Yeah,
Yeah.
not Muad'Dib. But
Trade by
Muad'Dib
the way
could.
is the new
Oh,
space called economic
yeah.
support and military support. So these are the new great houses faction, which was kind of
Oh
replaced by the
wait,
emperor space.
Dido. There is a
Yeah.
line which is great, which they
Okay.
totally missed on. Because if Muad'Dib played to his own faction on Fremen, say at Desert Mastery, he would have
Okay.
reached the third part of his track, which would provide water to everyone on his team.
Oh, so he would have actually been able to get Piter hooks and worms. Oh my god, Piter could have
I
actually
mean,
gone worming into this combat.
hooks are already there, but he could have gone deep desert.
G
Now
desert, yeah,
Erlan's going
that's
to
what I'm
get
saying.
deep desert. Yeah, he could have gone deep desert instead of Haga, and Jessica would have had a water. So if she had kept her spice, she could have gone to control, and actually double trash, double intrigue. That would have been so
Wow.
strong.
That would have been so strong. And if she kept the spy there too, if she kept the spy there, she would have
Yeah,
totally had a spice mist though. She would have actually gotten the spacing bump and had enough to maybe revisit High Council.
yep.
I'm not quite sure how strong a revisit High Council is, but I mean I feel like that's
With
pretty
the
strong, right? It
techs,
actually compresses pretty well.
yeah, with the techs up there that are quite expensive, I feel like it might be something that comes in handy later on in the game. And worst case scenario, you don't revisit High Council. You can hit Privilege, which is really strong.
Yeah.
Or you could just trade the Solari to your commander, because you'll notice throughout the game that Muad'Dib never really has good reasons to hit Refinery, and he's not getting any rewards from the combat. So for him to get Solari, it's usually lines like going shipping, or getting Solari from his teammates.
How does Jessica? Oh, you're saying like if Jessica just gets so much Solari, she can maybe go to trade and give Solari to Muad'Dib. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I think that was a lot of commentary specifically for like the Jessica Muad'Dib and like Piter team. So why don't we talk about what's happening with Shaddam's team right now? Um,
What are Shaddam's team on about? I see Ulan has a nice Spring the Trap. No, they don't really have good spy generation, but Shaddam could think about maybe reaching 3 influence on his own track, effectively providing a spy
yeah.
to everybody on his team, which would maybe help for later rounds to maybe get the Spring the Trap online. Uh, Ireland's gonna get a really juicy contract off right now. There's no way I don't. I think there's no way she's not going deep desert, and just harvesting a ton of spice. I mean, she could probably greed it for next
What I
round, but
don't
it is
understand,
always a bit.
the one thing I don't understand, Price, is why did Esmar play a Signet Ring and take a spice off of Deep Desert? And he just denied his own teammate a resource, right? If they do plan on going Deep Desert. Why would you not take it off of Haga or Imperial? Would he breaks the shield wall? Okay, so they're setting up for what, next round? I guess for when the combats are actually walled. Okay. And it makes sense that he activated Jessica to do it because Jessica has no troops. So, she might as well, just break the wall. Because she's not going to be entering the combat. So typically what you'll see in this game, in 3v3 specifically, is that each team sends out like one person to fight the combat. You'll almost never see like two people in the combat, except I guess maybe you'll see it occasionally, depending on like how valuable third place is. Like in this case, first place and second place are very, very valuable, especially for a Pyder because he has delivery rate, right? So if he can get some trashing done with contract and finish some contracts, this is so strong. It also is the match, to be fair. The other thing you notice is like how do endgames work on Muad'Dib Price? So there's this desert mouse that he's holding. Does this do anything? Hello.
Yeah, sorry, I was just seeing that there was a small, since we're playing with clock, doing things out of turns is not really allowed. So some teams are flexible, some are not. In
I
this
see.
in this case, the Fremen team is deciding to be really strict on the rulings, so they wanted to deny Esmar his ring ability because he took it after his turn. Um, I mean, it is what it is. We can't uh, blame them for wanting to play with strict rules. Rules are there
Okay.
for a reason, and you can. It,
I mean,
it,
this is a
it is up
tournament, so I
to
don't blame
everybody's
them. Yeah.
appreciate. Yeah, yeah. So sorry, I completely skipped your question. I was just answering them.
No, I was just saying, like, why did Esbar take a spice off of, say, his own deep
Oh
desert
yeah,
versus
yeah,
he could? I feel like he should have taken off of Imperial Basin because I feel like maybe the players are more likely to go Imperial Basin. But I mean, in this case,
yeah.
I guess he didn't take a spice off of anything, so he just ends up. Uh, I mean, he was denied a signaling basically. But anyways, let's continue. So it's Piter's turn. Piter's probably gonna play disruption tactics to maybe like remove the value of the commander from Esmar here because I mean Esmar's commander is gonna generate him a spice and a troop. So or yeah, it's gonna generate a spice and a troop. So obviously Piter has a lot of reason to maybe get rid of that commander. Also, the other thing is so without that spice in the commander, Esmar can't really afford these techs, and he really wants these techs for say rapid engineering. So this denial is going to be super strong. I mean, it only if he really wants to, right? Maybe Piter decides to retreat Irulan, maybe just to deny them maybe extra water. But yeah, he plays the normal play, and he probably just makes what was it? Esmar retreat. However, the other thing is like Shaddam can always just go to a combat space and redeploy that Esmar commander, right? As long as he activates Esmar on this action, which he clearly has an agent for Esmar left. So yeah, it seems Shaddam is gonna go activate. I'm not quite sure who he's activating. Yeah, he's activating Esmar Tuik. So Esmar Tuik gets another troop and a Solari, or sorry, Shaddam gets a troop. Shaddam gets a Solari. Esmar gets a troop, so he can deploy that troop and the commander in if he wants. Okay, and they're going for it. Okay. So ideally, I feel like at least from what I'm noticing, right, is that you'd want your commander or whatever, Muad'Dib or Shaddam, to hold all the swords, right? I feel like as the players, you don't want to be holding the swords. As the players, I feel like you want to be holding plot intrigues, so that if worst case scenario, like you end up drawing like a bunch of troops or something, the plot intrigues will actually help you play them off. But if you are the commander, I feel like you need to get those intrigues that have like swords on them, so that you can say go hard against another team and support your
Yeah,
and
yeah,
support your allies.
yeah, yeah. Totally. That is
So
that is very
maybe
true.
buy some Solari. Here
It
we
gives
go.
so much more flexibility. It is much more flexible to have the swords on your commanders.
Okay. So Moody actually found some Solari here. So now that opens them up for maybe a Swordmaster for High Council. But I don't know how
Yeah,
valuable the
this
bump is right now.
the bump downs on Muad'Dib can be extremely strong because now if he goes one up on his faction, he gives a water to his whole team
Oh
and gets one himself.
yeah.
So it's like getting three waters. So if he bumps down, then he can do that move again. So that's like high generation, high resource generation. Bump downs and bump up and downs on commanders can be really strong.
Okay. Wait, so Shadam only reveals? Oh, that's right, because Sword Master can only be used once throughout the game. So yeah, so
Yeah.
I guess everybody only has 2 actions. Okay. And I guess let's take a look at this combat. We're having some absolute war here. So it is Moody plays 3 swords for Piter. Okay. And who is this?
Okay,
Tenuous
and he
Bond
decides to
played from
play
Asmar.
Tenuous Bond.
He's gonna choose to trash the Mauler pistol. Oh, that doesn't feel great. Mauler pistol is a pretty good card, I would think. You know, has access to Arakeen and stuff. Just gives you overall like resources. Not resources. Gives you card draw for maybe buy better cards. I mean, Shadam, by the way, has never hit this 8. Like, Shadam is struggling to hit 8 for overthrow. But I guess it's fine. I guess Muad'Dib still picks up, not Muad'Dib, sorry, Piter still picks up the double trash because he does have possible future. So I'm interested to see, like, why did Piter pick up Sardaukar Standard? They can't really acquire Sardaukars, right? So what's the, I don't get the, I don't understand.
So the idea behind that is number one, obviously, is denying. It's a denial play where the opposing team is not, the Emperor team cannot pick it up. The Great Houses faction is still a really good faction, so just having additional access to it is not bad in general because trading is so strong, or going military support to help your team is so strong that you're never really unhappy to have a little bit more access to that particular faction. And it still reveals for 2 and a troop at the end of the day. It's not that bad. So it's a pretty good denial pick.
Okay.
It's not
I was
completely
expecting
useless for
maybe
him.
Piter to
Yeah.
pick up some prepared ways because he does have possible futures, and especially with the 2 cards he trashed, I feel like if you can get both value from possible futures, I feel like that's gonna net you more in the long run than
And
say.
denying, yeah. You probably might be right there because he has possible features and has trashed down a bunch. You're probably right.
But okay, I mean here we go. We're gonna be playing some Plasteel Blades action with Asmar. That's his first tech. However, Plasteel Blades is one of those techs that you kind of want to trash. So I doubt how. I mean, I'm gonna wait to see how long this tech really stays on his board. How many commanders left? There's what, 1 commander left, it seems.
Yeah, looking
Yeah,
at
and
the
it's
skills right now, it could be that they choose to keep it for rapid engineering to come online. I
yeah,
wouldn't be really surprised.
yeah. I feel like it makes sense, right? Especially, I mean, like I feel like Shaddam is probably going to be picking up both of his contracts at some point, his own Sardaukar contracts, and go to Sardaukar to maybe trigger that like loyal ability. I mean, Erlon also does have, say, Interstar trades, so she could maybe decide to go, up on Emperor to. I mean, she needs to go up on Emperor to trigger the intrigue because that's her passive. But she could also
Yeah.
use the extra bumps to maybe trigger loyal, and then maybe her commanders could become strong too. I don't know. I don't really know. Is what's better? Would you rather have the like the Emperor team have stack all their commanders on one player, or would you have them like split? Like I'm not quite sure what's better here.
He has there's this interesting card on Shaddam we didn't really speak about. It's critical shipments.
Critical
Uh,
shipments. Oh, this one, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, so
It's
it's the
it's
same
like
thing that
Usul
Usul. It's the same thing
for
as Usul, except just on the other team. Okay.
yeah. It's basically Shaddam's second convincing argument. The same way Muad'Dib's second 2 persuasion card in his starting deck is Usul. This is the second 2 persuasion card of Shaddam. So there is some cost involved in playing those cards, which is essentially revealing for less,
Yeah.
but generating resources. So that's quite an interesting take from the game designer, Paul. Like you have a strong card that generates resources, but you got to give up some persuasion for it, which I like very much. Um, I think looking at Shaddam's hand, he might be happy to pick up a contract before he actually hits Sardaukar up there. There
Okay.
are
Yeah, I feel like
interesting
I feel like
lines
he's
where
probably gonna pick up
you,
both of his contracts before he goes to Sardaukar.
yeah, because he
I mean,
has
he also has delivered
Sardaukar,
logistics, right? The contract card that reveals.
yeah, yeah. So because he has Sardaukar coordination, I feel like he might want to hit Sardaukar more than once, which means that it is
Yeah.
fine for him to pick up one contract and go to Sardaukar and then pick the other contract up later and then go Sardaukar again. I wouldn't be shocked to see that. Generally, if you don't really have that kind of a card, you might be planning on going there only once, in
Yeah.
which case you usually try to get both contracts acquired before you hit it.
Okay.
But in his
So I guess
scenario,
I
he
guess in
might
this
be
in this
wanting to
specific
abuse
combat, I
of
feel
it a
like it's
bit
gonna
more.
be what? Is it gonna be Piter versus Airlon, or is it or does Esmond we hop in here? I feel like Esmond would get in for me at third place. It's too spice to be fair, so it is nice.
7, yeah, Jessica has no troops, so I wonder, I wonder what Jessica's line is here. I feel like
Um,
being starved on spice right now is not very. She might want to
yeah,
go control. She might want to go Habanya Erg. This is also new space in 3v3, which you won't find in the 4-player board. It's right at the center. It's a new desert space. It's actually really strong because you draw a card. So it's like the same way that sometimes you want to go accept contracts with your Dune because you have a really bad hand. Now it's like you could actually draw a card with your Dune, get spice, and be able to deploy. So it is such an efficient space to go to.
yeah.
Also, Jessica being flipped, she could just go there, get 3 spice, and then convert a spice into water. So
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of interesting lines here. I mean, also picking up this nice little card here, Southern Elders, that generates water on passively seems good too. She also has has ADA, so maybe she could also pick up an intrigue first, maybe see what she draws into, and then continue from there. There's also that option as well.
yeah,
I really like
I do.
I really like Jessica in 3v3 simply because of the controversial technology, being able to get two spice and a water, you get two trashes, two intrigues, and maybe and two card draw as well. It just seems so strong.
Yeah,
However, the issue
don't you think?
with this specific Jessica is that she doesn't have a big card, so it's like
Yeah,
controversial is super good if
I
you have a strong card, right? But
I really like her going Habanya Erg here and into controversial and doubling that. I feel like that would be really, really good because she hasn't done that yet. She hasn't gone there even once since the start of the game.
yeah,
So I think that would be really strong. But Shaddam just might deny it to her, or is he going to pick up his contract? Oh, he's really strongly thinking about it. I mean, picking up 3 spice here is really not bad. He's quite late in turn orders, so the next time he can actually see bonus spice in the desert and have a hand that allows him to want to play that might
so you think
be.
he's gonna go to Hotbanya Arg himself?
Yeah,
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 it looks
yeah,
like
yeah,
he's gonna
yeah,
go for it. Yeah, and
yeah,
he draws some
yeah, makes
cards.
sense.
So this is the card you were talking about, right? Devastating Assault. It allows him, if you have a Sword Master, you spend 3 Solari for 5 swords. And this is gonna be
Yeah,
really key, maybe in this combat actually, especially with Irulan going so heavy. It does match for Irulan actually. So Irulan probably does want to win this for that point. Um, yeah, and actually maybe Shaddam might think about using this for 5 swords. That would push that would push Irulan into a pretty strong position. But there is maybe like an argument for Pyder to maybe get over the top here. He does have an action, so maybe he could go to like research station. No, he has access. Yeah, he does have access. So maybe he goes research station. Maybe he goes Arakeen. Arakeen is blocked actually. So no Arakeen.
Arcane blocked.
So Jessica's actually gonna choose to go
Arcane
to
blocked.
Assembly Hall. Why does she want Assembly Hall? Oh no, she just wants to. Oh, you know what she wants? She wants to be able to trigger her troops. She wants to get troops from Southern Elders. That's right. Okay. So Price, the question
Oh,
of
and
how does
she
Jessica get
picks up.
troops?
Oh, wow, but. Oh, okay, wait. No, this is good for Jessica. She got a really lucky intrigue pull because now she can actually still go controversial.
Yeah,
Because she can just pull a spy. Wow,
yeah,
that's a lucky pull. That
yeah.
is
That's a really good
that is
pull.
really good.
So now
Yep.
what? She gets 2 troops. She gets 2 intrigues, 2 trashes.
Yeah, 2 card draws,
Oh
two
my god,
trashes.
and 2 card draw, dude. This is so insane. She already has 3 persuasion. The question is,
Likely
can she hit 9? I don't think she can hit 9 here, right?
3, 4, 5,
Um,
6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, she could, but then she would probably have to give up some trash, and I don't know
yeah.
if she's ready to do that.
It is what, round 4, round 3? What is this? Round 4, yeah,
Yeah,
round
yeah.
4.
Round 4 games usually tend to end round 6, so Maybe getting a Spice Mist flow might be the call. She's also
Yeah.
quite late on points. Can you
Yeah.
slightly
Also, the
zoom out
spice
because
of
I
the
can't see
also
the
it gives
points
her a lot of
for
resources, right? It's
Ireland?
a bump for her, and it's a contract completion. She does have shown profits, so maybe she can look to complete contracts. However, I feel like it might be a little bit late in the game for contracts here.
Yeah, yeah, it is really late in 3v3 with the lack of factions. It's really hard. I mean, Jessica is the one leader who, again, because she's Jessica, can do these really fun things. Like she could go expedition and pay the water to, grab two contracts in one
Oh yeah,
action. But
true. Yeah,
um, it
expedition is the other front space. Okay.
yeah, but I
So
mean,
so you're
it
saying you're
still
telling
looks
me
pretty
that there's a
late.
world maybe Jessica can complete shown profits? That's cool.
There's a world, but I think it's a world that is way too expensive, and I wouldn't, I don't think you ever play for it.
Yeah. I mean it's a
Not
thought,
here.
right? It could be
It's a
useful
thought,
maybe.
yeah. If somebody
Maybe
just
later
put
on, like
like,
maybe so both of the immediate contracts show off,
yeah,
and Jessica
exactly.
gets
Or
them.
if even if right now, say somebody picks up a contract and like another research station contract pops up, like all of a sudden, just going there, picking up both the contracts in one go makes sense.
Yeah. I know actually. So if I was okay, so I mean, we'll figure out Jessica when it does come back to her turn. So let's continue with like the rest of the players. So Irulan does go to what military support, just picks up 3 troops there.
Yeah,
Is that
she picked
for
them up
three
for her
spice?
own, but
Is that
she
for
could have,
3 spice or two
but
spice?
she,
2 spice.
no, two
Okay.
spice. Yeah, she could have chosen to split them with the sorry Esmar, but she chose to take all of them. I mean, it is her match, so it's only fair she's the one fighting here. Oh, and she
Oh,
did pick up
sorry,
special
military support.
mission
You're
as
right.
well.
The troops from military support actually can be sent to anybody's garrison. Well, anybody's in the sense that same teams.
What? Oh my God, I'm so
What's happening?
shocked.
Oh,
Okay, they did not leave Control for Jess. I guess she's planning to go espionage. Yeah, she's probably just gonna go espionage here,
what for
right?
spice whistle? You think? Well, she does have
Yeah,
what
I think
three,
she's just
four,
gonna
five,
go espio.
six. She has 6 persuasion, so she needs to hit what 9. So she needs 3 persuasion,
She
and
could
it
draw
seems pretty
three
easy with
cards.
9. Yeah,
Yeah, it seems
it
pretty
seems pretty
easy. I
easy with the
think, yeah,
double draw. Yeah.
yeah. So Irulan has a spy now with special mission if she wants. That's pretty cool.
What are
Because
your thoughts
I'm
on
really
maybe
curious
Jessica
on
going to say privilege first?
I
Jess
mean,
could go
what is she gonna
privilege
do at
to
privilege?
draw, huh?
What? Oh, she could cycle Chome. Yeah, she could
Yeah,
cycle Chome.
she could cycle Chone, right? And then also that gives her the ability to maybe once she recalls the spy, right, from privilege, then what she can do is actually go to espionage, and that second spy that she might need from espionage, say if she does double, wouldn't go wasted.
That's really interesting. I didn't think of that line. That's
Also,
like
she can
pro
also
Jessica
instantly
player
she can
thinking.
actually yeah, well, yeah, true, but she can also instantly play the the intrigue. Maybe pick up 2 spice as well, and then instantly convert from spice to water because we know how good water is for Jessica, right? She gets the double rewards.
Oh yeah, and
So
she would
yeah,
still get enough. She would still get enough. Have enough
for
spice
espionage.
to
Yeah.
still go Espio. And nobody else has
Anyway,
actions to
that
block
was
her.
my internal
So
Jessica thinking, but I mean, I also just don't play 3v3, so maybe what I'm saying
no,
couldn't
no. I think it's a really good play because Chome Profits is such a dead intrigue that you wanna have something else, and shuffling through her deck to see her ring again is not bad. So I think your line is really solid.
but I feel like
Also, it
it's oh no,
guarantees
she's
her
gonna
Spice Mist
oh my
flow.
god, she's gonna go for the Chone Province line, right?
Oh, is she? Oh, if you
Oh,
see
this is
her spend the
interesting.
water to pick up two contracts here.
the completing of round 4 Chone Profits. I guess she's depending. It depends on what she's gonna be drawing from this next contract, or which contract she even gets
Uh,
first.
oh, yeah, which one do you get first? I think Modi might be telling her that he can drop down.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god!
Wait, she's not doubling.
What?
What? Oh my god!
It was
What?
exactly what we talked about. This was the moment.
This was the moment. Oh
Oh
my god! She could have actually
no!
scored that Chone Profits point, dude. That would have been so cool.
That would have
Okay.
been so cool. And
Well,
the combo goes so well because she would just go research, get the
yeah,
Spice Mist flow. There's like one action, three contracts completed, and like
yeah.
probably she can go in the fight or something.
Oh my
And
god! I
Modib
think that was a
can bump
misplay. I
down
think
on
that was
his
a misplay.
faction. Yeah, I that was like the one scenario that I just mentioned earlier where you're like, okay, I can consider going for Chome Profits now.
Oh wow. Okay, a nice little Ixion comes off. Who's interesting behind Ixion? Probably Piter or Esmar probably. I guess maybe Erlon picks it up as a denial pick. You think? Also,
I think so,
Shashakli shows
yeah.
off. So how does Shashakli work? So Shashakli only gives up bumps on Muad'Dib's own track, right? Because that's the Fremen one.
Nope.
That's okay.
It's Fremen and Fringe Worlds both have the same icons. They both. If you look at the board space itself, not the alliance token, but the board space itself,
Oh, I see. I see.
both of them
Okay.
have the
Okay.
Fremen symbol. So if Muddy reveals for green and has a Shishakli online, he can choose to either take a bump on his own faction or give it to green on Fringe Worlds.
Okay. That's cool. So I guess this combat's gonna go Shaddam's way, or Shaddam's team's way with Erlon. This is
I
gonna be
don't
another
think
point for them.
I don't think you ever pay. I don't think you ever pay the Solari here as Shaddam.
I mean, there is a lot of intrigues
Yeah.
lurking around. So it's like, to be fair, like I wouldn't blame him if he did it. But the thing is, like, how many intrigues could Moody possibly have, and how much do I mean? I feel like if you're
It's like
Shaddam, you're thinking
it's
like maybe the intrigues are probably better for Piter, so maybe he holds off on fighting this combat.
yeah, exactly right. And like if
Oh, and
Muddy
interesting
wants
card
to
here.
spend
Can you talk about this? She decides to pick up Junction headquarters.
Junction.
Why?
I mean,
Is she ever
again,
in
you
the
know,
alliance?
it can be a good VP scoring because I think. Oh yeah,
There
wait.
is Imperium politics,
Modib has Imperium
so
Politics, so he can give one bump to Jessica. She could get one bump through Spiceman's Flow, and then she's just one bump away from getting
and she does have
Junction
a Dolo
online.
next round, yeah. So she can actually just go maybe build Diller supplies. Okay, wow. We would have been really excited to see maybe Jessica
yeah,
do this visionary research station, double research station contract play,
yeah,
but
I would have really loved it. I would have really loved it. I think I would have if I was Modib, I would have asked my ally to go for it. I mean, I think I would have asked her to go SPO. To be fair, to just get her Spiceman's Flow because
yeah.
I feel like it's just a bit slow going expedition here. But now that she did and that contract popped out, I feel like it makes sense to go for it.
Yeah. No, I'm totally with you on this one. So spices loads have been starting to generate here. So Piter does pick up one, so he's on 4 points. Has anybody else got a spices load? No. Okay, so everybody's kind of like just getting the matches and scoring points that way. So possible futures, I guess. Yeah, this is where I feel like Piter might be in a tough spot here because if he had a prepare the way, he would have actually been able to trigger those prepare the ways. Oh, not trigger them, but he would be able to get like possible futures for both the troops and the bump, which can be pretty useful. Also, can we talk about the intrigues that Piter pulled here? By the way, this is like the top deck of dreams. We have secure spice trade and battlefield research, so you cannot get any better than these intrigues. Also, the amount of spice that he has. 8 spice to pick up the most easiest text. Like he could even think about buying maybe like Sardaukar High Command. He does have High Council, so Sardaukar High Command is only 6 points, 6 persuasion for him. Not that
I like
6
that
spice
play
for
very
him.
much. I like that play very much. I like that play very much. I think Piter has a really solid path to scoring. I mean, 10 with end games, but like maybe not triggering the end game, but at least having a really high score because he's got. I mean, spice trade he can pull it off so easily. The text, as you just mentioned, he can pull it off quite easily.
Yeah.
And also pick up a point on the way. So I think Piter is having a really solid game. The real issue on Fremen's team right now is Jessica, who's being kind of slow on getting her engine online. Not going control is hurting them very much. I think
also having both daggers in your hand as Jessica feels so bad, especially with such a fantastic space that was basically just built for her. Oh wow, whoa, strategic stockpilings on Esmar Tuig. Whoa, here we go. But the thing is, he doesn't have much Fremen bumps, right?
He has just been fed.
Oh my god, he doesn't need Fremen bumps because all Shaddam has to do is give him the Fremen bumps. So now that's just 3 spice for a point, 3 water for a point. Oh my god, that's 3 water for a point. And then all he has to do is just, and since he's Esmar, he's going to be generating spice with the Signal Ring. So this is just 2 points. So both Piter and Esmar themselves have just top decked some fantastic cards. Also, The fact that Irulan went to secrets to try to steal an intrigue from Piter and steals one of the only two intrigues that don't matter for Piter. Actually, she picks up what is this, discerning? If you have an alliance, you get, so it's like
Yeah.
discard to draw. So oh my god, this is actually really unlucky for Irulan. She could have picked
Yeah.
up strategic, not strategic, sorry. She could have picked up maybe battlefield research, which wouldn't have been a point for her. But maybe that could have been a point for Esmar because she could have traded at, you know, economic support. Oh my god. Wow, so that's a really unlucky. Also, maybe she could also just picked up maybe Scare Spice trade, which might have been useful for her.
Yeah, which would have been good. Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree.
So I mean, that's a really unlucky draw for Erlon there.
Wow. So
Wow.
I guess
So
now
what is Piter do here?
with the kind of game plan Jessica's doing, she's probably gonna go deliver supplies with Gil's favor. What is Piter
Yeah.
doing? It's a good question.
I
I
mean,
agree
we
with
know
you. If he
Jessica's
had
gonna go deliver
prepared the way,
supplies
it
because
would
she
have
wants
made
the
his
alliance
great.
conjunction.
If he had prepared the way, it would have made his game so much
He would have had so much more
more
tempo,
smooth.
yeah. Because he could have
Now
sent
it's a
his
bit
prepare the way to
awkward.
maybe
Like,
pick
what
up
does
like
he do?
Sardaukar High Command, and then send to possible futures to maybe go, I don't know,
Yeah.
some other place.
I feel like he almost wants to play the controversial again and just get that spy.
Spy? How is he gonna get a spy from controversial?
Because he would get the alliance and he would, get a spy from it.
Oh my god, you got a spy on that. I didn't even notice that. Wow, okay. So the alliance for Fringe Worlds actually gives you a spy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
That's
like
pretty
basically
cool.
the old Emperor one. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
it's
then
pretty close
actually
to.
military support, or the new Emperor whatever alliance gives you troops. So it's like now it's like the Ix and Immortality Emperor alliance.
Yeah, like the Imperium base game. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess Piter's having a deep think here. What are we thinking about for Piter here? We're thinking like, does he want to go economic support maybe to try to contest the alliance? I feel like it's good. It's pretty risky, especially with Erlon maybe having Interstellar trade and also having Shaddam as a commander, right? But no, he's gonna go to just
What does he
economic
want?
support.
What does he want to trade? That's like.
He wants intrigues from Muad'Dib apparently. And what intrigue is he giving? Oh, he's giving swords to Muad'Dib. Actually, we'll take a look at right after they shuffle. So what?
What?
What? Oh, he wants to give the wait. Then why did Jessica buy Junction?
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess Junction is just good. Like as I mentioned, like anything that reveals for passively reveals for resources. So I guess Junction is still like a water and a troop on reveal. So it's not like it's not a dead card for Jessica. It's good to have in her deck in general.
Okay,
She's not going to be crying because she's revealing for a water.
yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
fair.
I'm also quite surprised. I did think that they were going for a line where she was going to be triggering Junction
Yeah,
by rushing her to get the spacing alliance because she's so far away on points that I feel like trying to find a line for her to start scoring points might
yeah.
might make
I
the
mean,
difference
I feel
between a
like
win and a loss
maybe
here.
in a sense that maybe the Fremen team has just given up on Jessica. Maybe they just realize like, you know what, our path to ending is just trying to score as much points on Pyro as possible. And
You
just
know
hope that
what?
Jessica can
That
somehow
could
like
be
support
something.
herself.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
They
Jessica's
might
just
have.
drawing intrigues
They
here.
might be.
She finds another continuing plan, so maybe that's another revisit for High Council. Maybe pick up like, I don't know what. And not that the texts are really important for. Not that she can pick up these texts for. She's gonna pick up the commander from, or the spy from the privilege space, which would actually been really good for her. I'm actually surprised that she did that.
Yeah,
Because I feel like
I'm also quite surprised. I think
these daggers are so bad for her, and
these
the fact
daggers.
that she can
Yeah,
strike with Chrome transports as well, or profits.
yeah, yeah. I agree with you here. I think that Jessica's doing some pretty bad misplays. From my perspective, maybe they're discussing about some plans that we don't know.
Yeah,
That maybe some lines that we aren't seeing, but this looks quite. Getting two spice. Was there any bonus spice? No, there was not. Right?
no, there's no
There was no
bonus spice.
bonus spice.
They just gain two spice from the intrigue, which I guess makes.
Okay.
The question is, why do they? What was the point of doing that? I guess they just want to not hold four intrigues. Okay, fair enough.
I think they're pushing Jessica for the win on this fight. Clearly, it's her
A match, so it makes
and
sense. Yeah. What I don't understand is why does our friend Muad'Dib still have backed by Chom? Like this is such like it's not even that good for him anymore. Oh, I guess you're saying it's
He's
still
gonna
pretty good for him
he's
because maybe he can go to his own
yeah.
Fremen space and give water to everyone. Okay.
Yeah, another he's Shishakli, it's even better, right? Because he's gonna
Oh yeah,
reveal
true.
a bump on Fremen, so he's 100% gonna bump down on it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah.
He can use opportunism to also level out any odd bumps of his teams. So that's also interesting.
But it must be done like one
Uh,
player, right?
yeah. It's
Okay.
activated player. Activated player. Modi could
Okay.
always choose to take one bump down on his faction and then one bump down on the selected allies' factions.
Oh,
But
okay.
but he could.
I didn't
But
know you could
well,
split
one
that
thing he
either, but
cannot do
that's cool.
if he plays for green, right? For instance, and he decides to go one down on his Fremen, then he cannot bump. Uh, uh, Normally, wait. Oh no, he could probably bump him down on Fringe Worlds. Yeah, he could bump it because it's integration
Unexpected
marks.
allies. Whoa, that's
Oh
another warm card for Muad'Dib there. But then again, he already has like Desert Call, so this is this. It's like Desert Call is the unexpected allies from Wish, but then he drew unexpected allies, so now Desert Call just feels
yeah.
lame. He does have three water though, so maybe that's a double warm at some point.
What are they doing? Because I'll be honest with you, Dino. I don't think they're winning this fight, but they just don't know that yet.
Who Muad'Dib?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they might be in a tough spot here. Especially with devastating assault that might be showing up eventually for maybe Shaddam. Also Shaddam is literally
Yeah.
looking to go Sardaukar with his
Right.
coordination.
Right.
Yeah, and he's gonna pick
Exactly.
up a
That's what
commander
I'm looking
too.
at.
Maybe pick up loyal, right?
That's what I'm looking at.
Maybe not loyal. Maybe not. So how does Kenny work with Shaddam? Can you get a?
So Kenny right now, if he goes there and activates red, so if he gives red Kenny, it's online for red because red actually has gone privilege right now.
Oh, I see. Okay, so Kenny and I guess any sort of like okay, so
Or
Kenny
just
would
like in
work
four player,
only if the
just like
agent
in four
of.
player. Yeah, Kenny, all Sardaukar skills work exactly like in four player. So the player that has the Sardaukar with the skill needs to meet the condition personally. So
Okay.
if
Okay.
Iran
Okay.
has
Oh,
Kenny, it
I
has to
see.
be
Okay.
one of her own agents. It doesn't matter if Shaddam went privilege activating her because it's
Yeah.
not her agent as per se. It's his agent that he used to activate her, but it's not her agent, so she's not on green.
Okay.
So it has to be
Okay.
her personally. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can you? I mean, what a nice little top deck for Fremit for for Piter here.
Tighter. Oh
Withdrawal
my
agreement.
god.
That's I mean that's just more, dude. That's more bumps for opportunism.
More bumps.
Yeah. Because I mean, I feel like
And
at some
where did he
point, maybe
play?
the Emperor team's gonna start chasing Piter on like any alliance. Maybe Emperor, maybe Fremen or Fringe Worlds. So it's
Where
just a
did he
matter
play
of
though?
when. Huh?
Where did he play though? Where did he go?
Hyder went to where was it? He played to Esmar Siege, I believe.
Assembly Hall?
No, he went to Assembly Hall. Yeah, he went to Assembly Hall. Yeah, yeah. Because I believe he
Wow.
wants
So he's now
Persuasion. He bought a tech. He bought Training Depot because he wants to get 3 techs online as soon as possible. I think maybe I guess Training Depot is obviously just a free tech. I don't know. I feel like he had a more
yeah,
efficient
but
action there. So maybe Training Depot
yeah, is that doesn't he put himself in danger here? Because isn't
of being stolen.
Esmar always going
Yeah,
secrets and stealing in this scenario?
yeah. I don't know. It's definitely a little interesting of a play, but I mean we've seen some pretty interesting plays throughout this game so far. We've seen an expedition play from Jessica. We've
Oh
seen a
wow!
controversial from Piter. I mean, I don't
Check
who knows
this
what's happening
out,
anymore.
Dido. Did you see the tech that just flipped?
Yeah, Panopticon, right? Yeah, I saw it. But the question is,
What?
who's in line to buy it? Like who wants it?
Esmar.
Esmar wants it.
Esmar?
Let's take a look at
Doesn't
Esmar bumps. Esmar's on a what?
Irulan
Two
wants it as
one.
well?
Who?
Irulan wants it as well.
Irulan wants it. Irulan is on a what? 2011. Yeah, Irulan could want it. I mean, actually, to be fair, maybe Moody were Pyro wanted themselves with opportunism and backed by Chom. Like, there's so many down bumps, right? I mean,
But
Pyro
they're out
literally
of
has
line.
two factions where he has a 0 on.
But they're out of line to buy it. How are they Irulan is always beating them to that race. She's gonna be
Yeah,
first to act next round.
you can always hope, right? Let's see what Jessica draws into. I'll prepare the way here, so that's a 4 persuasion she's gonna be willing for, and 2 daggers. So the question is, do they ever win this combat? Actually, let's take a quick look. So Jessica has what, 6 swords on reveal with intrigues. So she has two from revealing, and then another 6 on reveal.
Eight.
So or with intrigue, so that's what, 8 swords. That could put her up to a 20. I'm seeing. Right, she's on 12. No, 13. She's on 13. So that's put her up to 21. And then how many intrigues from? Or sorry, Moody has another 2 on reveal,
Three.
right? 3 on reveal, so that puts her up to 24. And then, yeah, 20 is 24 strength enough? Or does Moody have to spend maybe unexpected allies to just push her over the edge to 27?
Because Irulan still has an action as well.
Yeah, but the question is, Irulan can't really highlight her here. What is Irulan gonna do? I mean, Irulan's actions aren't looking too great, to be honest. I feel like Irulan might just go like High Council and pick up like Pano.
In 3v3, intrigues can be so strong that I think Esmar is always going secrets here. I honestly
look
think
at his intrigues, right? Look, his intrigues are so strong right now.
Yeah, and if you look at the pile, you know that he does not have any Pyder intrigues, so you're sealing your real intrigue. And usually when players are
actually,
stuck
you
with
don't know
intrigues,
that. You don't know that because what's it called? Red also stole from him.
true.
Red is his teammate, so I guess Red would know exactly how many intrigues are around.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Yes.
You're right. He's gonna play it. Oh my god, he's gonna plan on going to espionage. He gave up a Chris knife, which could be a future match for them. But he's gonna instantly look for Spice.
And he goes Espio?
Why is Espio? What does that do for him? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
0, 5,
I guess he's planning on buying like a 1 persuasion card. Okay. I mean, it is 3 Solari for him too. So yeah, I guess he's gonna pick up any sort of 1 persuasion card and just put it into his hand. Okay, he's gonna buy leadership. What? That's why leadership? He's not in this combat.
That's quite the surprising.
Wait, how does he trash?
And he trashes a dagger?
Wait, how do you
Spy
trash? Oh, spy drone. That's right. Oh, okay. Wait, why would you pick up leadership and then trash it? What? Why would you not just buy prepare the way? I feel like
I do agree with you on that one,
right? Huh?
Yes. I have to agree with you here.
You're also the only one with 2 on Benny, so now your prepare the ways actually do things for you, so you can maybe start finding your price and object more. And I mean, prepare the way is also much cheaper, so that when you do end up having 9%, it's a lot easier to hit 9 Solari with when you start with 5 versus when you start with 2. So back by Trump play from Muad'Dib here. He's gonna go down in Fremen. His own Fremen. He went down in Fremen. So as Priceless, predicted there. So he did go down in Fremen. So the next time he does go up in Fremen, he is gonna trigger another water for both his teammates.
Did he just miss his He just missed his +1 with Fringe Wolves. Oh no, he gave the bump to yellow. Okay. I thought he missed I thought he missed his bump from Shishakli.
No, I'm not quite sure why he gave the bump to yellow though. What does that do for him? Why does yellow want the bump?
I think that's a bad play. I think you always give everybody water and then Jessica just goes to controversial herself, right?
Yeah, unless he's planning on playing maybe opportunism later on, so that maybe Jessica can get.
Yeah, that could be something. I'm very high on secrets in 3v3. The swings can be so big, like especially when you know that intrigues like bi-axis and stuff are around.
Yeah.
I think stealing and then swords, the swing on swords can be so big. Right now they're fighting against they're fighting. I guess red and yellow are fighting, so green is not that much relevant in this fight exactly.
I feel like green should have really found a way to deploy here though. He's gonna deploy. I can see he doesn't have a commander, so he can actually deploy more than 2, and he can deploy 2. If he could have deployed 3, maybe he would have been in a really good spot there, right? Because then he could have deployed
I agree.
Like he could have retreated as well to maybe pick up another bump. I mean, he needs these bumps to be fair. Like he does need these faction bumps. Okay, so I don't know what's really happening here. Jessica, I guess they just wanted to give Jessica the point because she's kind of like falling behind, and they just want to like push her on. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I think
even out. Yeah, to level up. Like level them.
Yeah, I mean, I just think maybe that just lacks a little bit of foresight from them.
Secrets? Oh my god, are we gonna see it? Oh, we are gonna see it.
Which one did you steal?
Oh, and he
my
picked
god,
up.
no!
Okay.
No! Well, to be fair, it was a 75% chance
Bad
that he
for
was going to steal
research.
one of the end games. So,
Yeah.
I guess
Okay.
Spider's
Bad for
actually probably
research,
happy that he
Scott.
stole this one over the other ones, right? Well, actually,
Let's
no,
see.
because I feel like you can always
No,
get the
because he
negative
can
mouse
give
match
that.
eventually.
I mean, he could give that to Esmar, right? Esmar is so close from getting
Oh,
3 techs
Oh
as
my god,
well.
you're right. I forgot about trade. Yeah, you could just trade it to. Oh my god. Actually, his battlefield research, and you would get the other one. What's it called? Rapid engineering.
And Esmar actually has a spy on trade, so he actually has a good reason to even go to that space himself. And he has a
Oh
spy
my
there
god,
because he's
yeah.
missing one
And yeah,
bomb.
so now we can get a second bump too. Oh my god. The question is, which tech is he? Which
So
tech is he gonna acquire? What is this third
yeah,
tech that he's gonna buy? Because these techs aren't really that great. I mean, not they're not that great, but they're at his price range. So Esmar's gonna be able to
the
tend
pressure
here,
is really
with the
expensive, but
interesting little
I have to
leadership buy, but
I have to believe that Irulan is gonna be picking up Pano first action next round. That
you think
will
so? Yeah.
probably open up. Oh, I mean, I honestly will be shocked if she does not.
I mean, let's take a look at this combat.
Um,
I mean, Jessica is on 6 swords. Actually, no. With Moody just finding impressed, that puts her up to 8. Moody just no. Oh my god, it's gonna be a tie.
oh, just enough to. Oh my
Just about to
god.
tie them.
No,
Oh my god, that's
no, no,
so
no, no,
gross.
no, 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 no,
Oh,
because
Shaddam's a sword.
Shaddam right
Shaddam's
now.
eliminate allies. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
and Shaddam has not revealed yet. So his 2 swords, he has a permanent swordmaster bonus token, which is 2 swords,
Oh,
and
that's
those are.
right.
And right now, blue is activated, so they're showing onto blue. But as soon as he reveals right now for red, it's going to change the whole dynamic.
Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Okay. So that's gonna change a lot of things then. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
under
there you
red
go.
here. Now oh my god, look at red's on 21 now.
Okay.
Shaddam's gonna reveal. That puts her up to 22. Oh my god, that puts red down to 22. Right. And then I mean that's just gonna be enough, right? That should just be enough to.
Yeah. I think that Fremen might even consider not playing their swords here.
Really?
I mean,
you don't think they're gonna go for the gamble here?
No, you're right. You're right. I think they will. It's just that Jessica would be so happy with the trash. It feels so bad.
What's happening? Oh, they're choosing the ordering.
So yeah.
I guess they're choosing how to order it. Yeah, so this is what round 5. Okay. So at max, both teams should be at 40 points, 40 minutes, and right now it's on 35-38. So there are both teams are under the clock right now. So we should be okay there. So yeah, I guess Irulan's gonna burn it. Irulan says this is my match, so I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's a fine, it's an okay play. Yeah, it's an okay play also because denies Jessica, who's really behind a match. So like Jessica really needs those points, and this was like 2 points for her and contesting the Benny Alliance because she would get 2 bumps with the worms. So she's defending her ally Blue's alliance at the same time as getting her match and denying a match. I think it's totally worth it. And she gets shifting. Oh my god. I mean, there's no way she's not going for Pano now. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's like the most obvious Panopticon like line ever, right? Because I mean the thing is she has to actually go for it though. Like Panopticon, like although it's out there, and the thing is like if she doesn't buy it, Pyder just picks it up instantly. Like even if Pyder does not have 3 techs anymore, he still will just go buy it, right? He's sitting on like his position is a 4-0-0-4, so he's literally he has every reason to pick that card up. Looking at Pyder's hand though is pretty interesting. Double convincing, Diplo, Spice of Slow. It's not that great.
Wow. Okay,
oh my god, no
so
green?
This is the most obvious Pano Interstellar to pick up Pano, bump
and then
on
change allegiance to take the alliance.
Yes, that is.
And then she can play Discerning because now she has an alliance, so she gets another card.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, wait, that allows her to maybe buy a Spice of Slow. Also, I didn't even notice, but when did Irulan buy Chani? I feel like this is a weird buy. Chani? Does she have any Fremens?
I have no clue. I also missed that one.
Not quite sure when Irulan picked up Chani, but I guess she did. Anyways, so I guess the big thing is who's winning this combat, because if Mudeep's team wins, or if Pyder specifically wins this combat with a win, I think.
Wow, what?
Really,
Interesting.
that is so interesting. And I assume she's gonna go to green and buy Pano, right?
I
Why are you
mean,
not playing Interstellar Trade?
I like the interstellar trade play. I like it so much just because you're putting that pressure on,
On one of the
straight up putting
alliances,
the
right? Probably
pressure.
Emperor.
Yeah,
No, also, dude, him buying Interstellar, sorry, playing Interstellar Trade to go to like Emperor also will trigger her loyal for the rest of the game as well. What is this?
so what is that?
I actually can't
Inspire
see.
awe.
Is that manipulate? Inspire? Oh, it's inspire awe. So she picks up a BGO. I think this is a crazy misplay there. I think you always should just pick up Interstellar Trade, then just try to push for the alliance.
Okay, so I mean, the panel play is definitely the correct play.
Yeah, I think it should always win at Interstellar
Uh,
Trade. No, because like realistically, yes, you can argue maybe you don't hit this, but maybe if a nice little tech flips off, just as you can see
yeah,
right now with a Gene Lock Ball, and
correct.
nobody goes to buy it. Also, you're the only one. You're the first to activate privilege. You can literally go
Yeah,
get it next round. Oh, actually, I guess you have no double green. So if you don't have double green, I guess okay. I guess I can
but she
kind of
could
see the
draw.
argument.
But she could have. I don't know how many cards does she have left in her deck. Uh,
One.
One, and that's a ring, right? I'm pretty sure it's a ring. So she could just end
Yeah, it is
up
a ring.
playing, right? So she plays Interstellar, and then she gets the Alliance, and then she can trigger the card draw. So then she has a ring, which she can actually use to go privilege, trash
Yeah,
Tani,
yeah.
to have spice for everything,
And then she could actually
buy
buy a
buy
nice
another
tech.
tech,
I'll get yeah.
and keep Ixen online. I really like that. That was a great line.
Yeah, a little, I
Oh,
guess they didn't see
Shadow
it.
Alliance for Pyder. Oh my god, this is full of drama. So he's
Shadow,
about to get
okay.
he's about to get his alliance stolen, but he
Dude,
just picks up
can we talk about
Shadow.
how many endgame Spider has found? He found Secure Spice Trade. He found the match. He found three techs. He just found Shadow Alliance. Dude, the whole quota for the table is on endgames has all been taken up by Pyder.
uh,
Nobody else has drawn a single. Actually, Jessica drew a Shadow Show Profits,
Joe.
but the only people who've been drawing endgames are the Femin team.
Uh,
And the thing is, they qualify for most of these. To be fair, I feel like Pyder's gonna get research here, right? Oh, he's gonna give Shadow
what?
Alliance. Wait, what?
What?
Wait, you have to give it to a player? How does it work? Oh, you have to give it to an opponent. Okay, so why
Yeah.
would she give? Why would she give Shadow Lance to anybody here?
What? To Shaddam?
You're gonna give Shadow Lance to the one guy with a signet ring so powerful that allows him to take alliances? What?
Oh, that is a crazy play. I mean, I'd
Also,
rather
wait,
give
wait.
away the bump down.
No. What's even crazier about this is the fact that even if Shaddam has Shadow Lance, he can literally just go to trade and then give it away to maybe like probably Esmore.
He doesn't need to give it away. He can proc it himself.
Wait, how?
Oh wait, oh my god, and Pyder then just went secret and then stole it back.
Oh, okay, all right. Now I see. Now I see the visionary play from Piter there. Piter just wanted to give intrigues away, so she could. Oh my god! And he also picked up two spice in that action too. Wow. Okay. You know what?
Okay,
That was a great
okay.
play from Piter.
Respect.
Yeah. I mean, actually, I think
I
Piter
guess,
was looking for. Actually, Piter had a 50% chance to actually hit a nice entry there, right?
yeah,
Actually, no,
I think he was
seventh round
looking
because
for the other
he's
one.
also very happy with maybe picking up two intelligence from board to maybe pick up two intrigues or two card draw there. Because if he goes to Eric, that's a second spy, right? So that second spy could actually get more card draw and maybe easily trigger secure spice trade. Because his persuasion right now is definitely a little bit interesting. Like he does kind of have to go to research station for that for the persuasion for spice and slow. So it's definitely a little bit tricky. But if he had drawn in total
Esmar
board,
Esmar is starved on spice. I think he really needs. How great would? Oh my god! Just imagine
no,
if he
at
had kept Solaris, he could have played
gone to high council,
his
yeah.
no, he could have played
Oh,
Price to pick up PS and then play PS to trade or something.
oh wow,
I love that
yeah,
kind of play.
yeah. Yeah, I think that leadership buy was, I think, so crazy. Because the funniest thing is, like, right after he bought leadership, he decided to trash the dagger, which is like the only synergy with leadership. Like, what was happening?
And this is round six. This is tier three has just started,
Yeah,
and I don't know why. I feel like all the teams are kind of not really focused on the combat. What are they? Oh, I guess
They're too
Shaddam
busy trying
has
to find
Sardaukar
endgames. They're
coordination.
all busy trying to find endgames. And
Oh yeah.
Esmer's too busy
Oh,
trying to buy cards.
oh, wonderful. Shaddam just gave 2 Solari to Esmar, who can now actually do the play.
Because now you can still play Prepare the Ways. Okay. Oh, now you can buy Public Spectacle. But the question is, where's his spies? His spies are actually in pretty good spaces. Oh my god, he can
Yeah,
just go
but
to economic
hey,
support.
what if
He can go to economic support and then get the intrigues from Piter. Or from get both Shadow Alliance and oh wait, not Shadow Alliance. Probably just
no,
actually just 3 techs
no,
from
no, that's Esmar. Yeah, 3 text from Shaddam. But Shaddam can
Shadam,
then
yeah.
go to Sardaukar, and that way he triggers the spies. So Esmar could put a spy somewhere else for like maybe on spacing, and then he can just get the spacing alliance,
Wait,
or
how
he
does he
could
go to
even put
Sardaukar?
it
Wait,
on
so quick question. How does he go to Sardaukar? What?
uh no Shaddam. If Shaddam on his second action, like right now, Esmar goes to trade,
Yeah.
and he picks a PS and puts it to his hand, and then
Yeah.
Shaddam on his action uses Sardaukar
Oh,
coordination
and
to
he
go
gets
to
the Emperor
Sardaukar,
spy. Oh my
and
god.
he gives the Emperor spy to his teammates.
Wow.
That way, Esmar could place it on like I guess
Yeah.
maybe spacing or
I mean, any faction
no,
is good, right? Because Esmar needs his bumps.
no, the
What happened?
visionary play. Come on, do it. No.
What's happening? Oh, you're saying they
Uh,
missed they're saying they missed the play for public
the
spectacle.
the
But
yeah. I mean, Price is no object is one of my favorite cards. So
yeah, it's in your name.
I'm just really high. I'm just really hyped on the idea
Yeah,
of picking up something like PS. Those are the kind of plays that basically makes me love this card so much because they're you can do such twisted and unexpected
yeah.
plays with it.
I really think this is a misplay. I think you should always just put that spy. Like I think you should always just buy public spectacle there, right? And you also get the bump, right? Because the bump can be used in so many places. He can actually put the bump. He can maybe actually play the spy on a Fremen or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
What is it?
and double bump, and then he can pay, and then he could pay for stockpile on it. Fringe
Yeah,
wolves.
yeah. That's what I was thinking. But I kind of see an argument for maybe because they kind of want this alliance. They want to win the combat. Like the question is this:
Yeah,
it doesn't really match for Esmar. It is just 2 points for him to be fair. Like, and it's also denial from the Worm team. The question is like the Worm team isn't really set up for this combat. Like, if you look at the injuries here,
yeah. Who's
there's only
fighting?
one person holding all the reds that actually have swords on them, and it's Jessica. And
Jessica.
Jessica has no troops.
She's going Highliner, right? I mean,
Is Jessica Red Highlander? I guess she can. She probably will be. Okay. Also, interesting to see
one,
like
two, three,
nobody
four,
has
five, six,
Swordmaster.
seven, eight, nine. Oh wait, Jessica has. Okay, Jessica has a good, interesting thing here because she goes Highlander. She's still getting Spice and Slow. She got a really good draw over here, so that means she would trigger her contract and she would get the Spacing Alliance by the end of the round. And she actually has Junction
It's
coming up in her
Junction next
next
round.
hand.
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, so that was a visionary junction brought from Jessica. I mean, assuming that she, does like she
Yeah.
would have to try to win the combat, right? And it might
I
not
mean,
be
she
that
pulls
easy.
it.
Actually, no, with unexpected allies, the game is so much easier for Jessica because she can just he
Yeah,
can Moody can just worm for Jessica.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, do you think Jessica pulls the spy here? Oh, she will pull the spy because she has ADA. She doesn't have 2 spies on board, so it doesn't matter. And it's a match for her, the
No,
fight.
no, 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 no.
Yeah,
What
they're
what I think
definitely.
she's gonna be doing is actually gonna be putting this second spy down for the match.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think she might be playing
That
sleeper unit for the
hmm,
spy for the extra
might be
spy, so that maybe she can.
yeah, might be a bit greedy though, right? Because if they lose the fight, like
Well,
this is tier 3 that just
they're going for
started.
an all or nothing play, right? And that's kind of the plays you have to make. Also, I mean, if you look at Jessica's hand, this is what 5, 8, 11 swords. Also, Moody's holding another 3 on his own. Like he's holding unexpected allies. That's like what 13 swords just from that. Like if she highliners, that's +5, right?
Yeah,
Or say
but
plus
hmm,
10. Highliner
but
is what that puts up to 20. Huh?
Shaddam also has devastating assault and Sardaukar, so
Yeah.
he puts in 8 more strength, has 6 on reveal, so that's like 14 right there. Um,
Okay.
that
Do you think maybe she can pull the spy?
pretty
You're saying
much,
maybe she pulls the spy for the 2 troops on sleeper unit, maybe?
yeah, like from my experience, when you reach these tier 3 combats, the swings are so important that
Yeah.
if you choose to greed 1 point and lose the fight, the downfall is so high that it's not worth the risk.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Unless you're like 90+% sure that you got the combat in the bag, I feel like you're just putting so much on the line. Like, just imagine what a blow it would be to the Fremen team if Jessica does not win this combat.
Yeah. I mean, this combat would actually get what if she gets the alliance? That's 1 point. Spices those 2 points, and this combat
2
would literally
points.
give her 3, so she would be at
2
9.
point, yeah, 3, yeah, right. So why would
So
they
do
want
they
to
do they
gamble
grade it
with
for the
like?
10th and act and maybe argue that they can end the game?
I think so, because imagine what lead they have on the Emperor team if she wins the fight.
No, I'm
The
saying do they
lead they
grade it?
have.
I'm saying do they grade it? Like as in they play the sleeper unit for the spy instead of recalling for the troops.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I would, if I was in their position, I would not greet it, especially not in. I mean, we're playing tournament here, so you really want to make sure you're getting those wins. They have a really comfortable position because Muad'Dib even has like opportunism, you know.
By the way, while you're
Uh,
talking, we just got some change allegiance actions here with Dinosaur Trade. So I mean, as you said, like
yeah,
one player can score a lot of bumps on a one faction with just like with with a single action here.
yeah.
So that was what,
So
like a 4 bump
this,
swing right there from Moody for Erlon?
yeah,
3.
and that activates Shadow for Piter, and Piter is yet to buy his second Spice Slow for Spice Trade, so like
With research, I feel like
he's
it's
probably
almost
gonna,
guaranteed, right? He's on 6 persuasion. He needs
yeah,
three. He needs
yeah,
3 more in 3 cards, which is basically nearly guaranteed. Well, there's 1. Yeah, there. I mean, there's 4. I guess
okay.
maybe he didn't want to draw possible,
Oh,
but to be fair, it's not the worst option. To be fair, like that possible futures might be able to get him, like another
yeah,
research station again,
he's
maybe deep desert.
and he's gonna retreat for a bump. He's gonna get a Spice Slow,
Retrieve for bump is probably on
like
Benny, right? Retrieve for bump is on Benny. Spices those 2. That puts him up to what 7 again. And then he has 3 endgames, so he's on 10.
so. I feel like if they lose the fight, it's just so bad because they're gonna go
Yeah,
so hard on it that if they lose it, they won't really like. Jessica definitely will not have the gas for another fight because
yeah.
she's gonna go all in here,
But then
and
do you
she
think
has
they'd
like a
maybe
really
bank it on
safe way to
Pyder?
end next round. She has such a safe way to end next round by playing junctions, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
that's true.
so I mean, I'm very very high on going hard here.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you think they shouldn't greet it? Actually, to be fair,
yeah,
no. Jessica, if Jessica scores, there's no way Jessica can get another point, right? She has what? She has a handling a bump on like Fremen. Oh, sorry, on Benny. There's no way. Maybe Shaddam can
because
give that bump to Benny, right? Because if Shaddam can somehow, not Shaddam, sorry, Moody can give that. If Moody can give one more bump to Jessica, then they actually do end the game.
yes, but that also means that he doesn't help Jessica in the fight, and I feel like he's gonna go. I mean, I think Muad'Dib needs to go military support, give 3 troops to Jess, and then Jessica goes highlighter, pulls the spy, and then they have literally like a hundred
No, Jess
percent of
acts first.
Jessica's
Jessica
troops
acts
in the
first.
fight.
Jessica acts first.
I mean, Jessica goes highliner, right? And she pulls
Yeah.
the spy to put in 2 more troops,
Yeah.
so that's 7.
Yeah.
And then Muad'Dib goes to military support using the last agent that they have
Yeah.
because they can
Does he
always
have
shift
access?
down with opportunism.
He does have access. Okay.
Yeah, because he can always shift down, right? With opportunism, that extra
Yeah.
bump that he's giving to Jess,
Yeah.
and that way they have 100% of Jessica's troops in the fight.
Oh,
You
and
see
it's
what I mean?
opportunism because he can just go down in
Yeah,
he can go down
like
for Jessica. Oh my god. Okay.
on great houses, and he can go down for himself on his own faction if he wants or whatever. But I
Well, no,
mean
but but the point wouldn't be scored for
that
Jessica. The
guarantees the
point would be
fight.
scored for himself.
Yeah, I'm not looking at ways they end the game. I'm looking at the way that they optimize their points to
Oh,
the
I see. I
best.
see. Okay. I mean, this is an interesting
One,
game. I
two,
mean,
three,
it's
four,
to be fair,
five,
it's
six,
round 6,
seven, eight, nine,
and
ten.
Chanel's team has actually
Because
gone
look at
overtime.
this, and also look at this. Muad'Dib has a spice flow here, so like they literally have no incentive to greed. So let's see what they choose to do.
Yeah, they're gonna pull
Yeah,
it. I think.
yeah,
Oh,
they're gonna
yeah,
pull it.
pulling it. There we go. Yeah,
Yeah,
pulls it.
I think
Puts
this
in 2
is
more
I think
troops.
this is the correct play. I think you never greed here because
Yeah.
if they win this fight, they
Well, actually, Chanel did just
95%
draw another 5
win the
swords.
game.
Well, he does need to front a spy though.
Yeah,
Oh, actually,
yeah,
that's super easy
exactly.
for him to
And
spy, find a spy. He just goes to great houses. He
yeah,
goes to Sardaukar.
exactly.
Yeah.
And he's going to go there with Sardaukar. So that's the other reason why I was saying that, because he goes there and he still has Swordmaster. So he still has even a third action for blue after all of these things.
Oh wow. So this combat
So
could be
this
really
fight is going to
close
be a
actually.
bloodbath.
Even there's what
Yes.
5, 8, 11, 14 swords from the Moody from the Fremen team there. 14 swords from the
I
Fremen team.
think they're going to
That
ask.
could be enough.
I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think he needs to go. No, he needs to go with. No, he needs to go military support with price as no object and buy a two coster,
Who?
right? If he Esmar should have
I
gone
feel like Esmar is trying to do some like let me figure out a way for me to get my third tech so that I can actually proc both battlefield research and Ixion or rapid engineering so that he can get actually if he scores a spice missile here which actually isn't guaranteed which is actually
yeah, but that's thinking the wrong way, because they should be thinking about the fight, right?
no
What the utmost the utmost
But
importance.
Esmar's not the one who should be thinking about this fight, right? It should be Erlan.
Yeah,
Erlan's the
Esmar is
big
fight.
threat.
No, Esmar's fighting.
What? I'm seeing Erlan fighting.
Yes. No.
Erlan's got so many troops in too.
But Shaddam recalled blue agent at privilege, so he's gonna go Sardaukar for blue.
Oh. Is that a mistake? Because isn't Erlan literally having more strength? Dude, that loyal is going to come so much more in clutch for Erlan. I feel like that was a mistake. I feel like maybe
Oh,
Erlan should
and
have
she
been
has
the combat
Deto,
threat.
and she has Deto and Chani, so she could retreat to and detonate them.
Yeah, dude, what? Am I missing something here? I feel like the Sardaukar should have always been for Erlan
Okay,
here.
so maybe they misplayed, but maybe, I mean, he still has his Swordmaster, so he could still choose to activate red and go.
On the
It's just
Swordmaster
that
action?
I feel
Oh,
like
okay.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you're
It's
saying
just
maybe they
because
take a normal action now for blue, and then maybe play the Sardaukar action for red. Ah, okay.
yeah. I mean, he can play Sardaukar whenever he wants. He could just play it now for all he cares.
Oh right, because you don't have to you don't have to say that the Swordmaster actions you're using it now. Okay, I see.
If he chooses to activate red on his next action, he'll
Gather
automatically pick his
support.
Swordmaster.
Gather support, really? What does gather
What?
support do for Jessica? How's she gonna deploy these troops?
What? What? Oh,
Is he dropshipping?
what?
How is he dropship? He can't dropship.
How is he dropshipping? No. Wait, what is what?
He didn't.
What?
He didn't even buy forbidden, by the way.
Wait,
What?
what?
Wait, why gather support?
I
Does
don't
he have
understand.
Is he on spice
Oh
system?
my
He has what?
god.
2, 4,
But he already has Spice Missile. He can play his Diplo and have Spice Missile.
2, 4,
His-
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah,
He has 10.
What? He has 10. Yeah, what? He could have totally just gone to economic support.
Yeah.
Yeah, not economic
Or
support,
even
military
Hardy
support.
Warriors. Or even Hardy Warriors on his own faction. And like
Yeah, what? I don't fully understand that. I don't fully understand the guys.
And
Well,
she's-
also, he also just gave up a sword by playing that card. I guess he must have just.
And-
I guess he just miscounted.
is Irulan gonna detonate?
Dude, what? What's
No?
happening? Who's the
Oh my
combat threat?
god.
Who's the,
is
dude?
this?
What's happening in this combat? Who's the combat threat?
What?
Who's winning
Oh
this
my
combat?
god. I mean, now I think Emperor team is kind of throwing right now.
I would think so too. I would say my money was okay. Also, Piter just keeps drawing absolute insanity every time. Every time I look at a new intrigue from Piter, and it's just like
Oh my god.
it's like one of the best intrigues in the deck. What is happening? Because like dude, that's 6 swords, by the way. He can literally give those swords to like Muad'Dib next round. Or if the game goes to the next round, but I don't know if it goes next round.
Dino, these guys have what is the Emperor team doing? I feel like
I mean, Shaddam
You
does have
think
2
they gave up
actions.
on the
Shaddam does
fight?
have 2 actions, so maybe there could be some gameplay there that we're maybe missing out on. Maybe they know something that we don't. Maybe Shaddam knows that he can be top decking, like I don't know, by access. Actually, maybe a bunch of swords actually instead of by access, or maybe he's gonna be top decking nothing. Okay, so I guess you were right in the sense that Asmar was the combat threat. But then why did anyone deploy so much? What, they just want to deny Piter third?
yeah, third place. I guess. Yeah, I mean,
Is 3 troops
fair,
ever
not
worth
giving.
third place there?
It's cheap rewards. Giving 2 cheap rewards is not that great,
wait,
right?
is 3 troops that cheap? It's not 3 troops, it's 2 troops and a commander.
Yeah, but Emperor team has generally Emperor team is when they have a good engine, they can generate troops quite easily, quite consistently, and Ireland does have Pano, so I mean I don't really hate it that much.
Okay. Well, by the way, there's Jessica
But
Spices though. So I mean, they are realizing the threat that if Jessica does win this combat, that she's gonna get 2 points at least, and they don't know what we know. We know that Mudim has,
yeah, and
unexpected
so
allies.
I don't understand
That's
here
actually gonna
because
generate another intrigue for him too. Okay, whoa, 4 swords by the
he
way.
has
Well, 2 swords, two
overthrow.
swords. Oh my god, he missed Spices though. What is this? Call to arms? What is this?
Oh
Oh,
wait,
honor guard.
oh
What does
oh
honor guard do?
is this? I mean, he buys the. There's no way he doesn't buy the starter car here.
What's starter card? Why would he buy a starter card? What does that even do for him?
What from honor guard? It costs only 1 Solari.
Oh, you're saying he just do it because it's cheap? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
Um,
because Shaddam could go trade now with Swordmaster and get Detto from Irulan and push like all those troops. And like this, the starter
wow.
card costs 1 Solari. Why would you not take it?
I mean, hey man, if I
Wait,
is that 2 swords? What is this?
wait,
2 swords.
wait.
So who's winning this combat
Did we
now?
miscount? I guess we miscounted. I
From
thought she had
who?
10 persuasion,
No, she
but she
did
only
have 10
had 9.
persuasion. No, you're right. Oh wait, no, no man, this doesn't have persuasion on it. Limited land threat only has one. Oh, it's 1 spice, not 1 sword. Oh, it's not 1 persuasion.
One, two, oh, I
Ah,
counted one of the cards as okay. I guess it makes sense. I guess that makes sense.
okay. I thought this one had persuasion, so that's why I was counting this one as okay. But yeah, you're right. Oh, I guess Moody was right. I guess Moody
Oh,
does
and
know
he
something
did
that we
not play
don't.
his sword. He did not play his Swordmaster to deploy for. He didn't.
Is
He
this
didn't play the Swordmaster deploy for
well? I mean, as of
for
right now,
blue.
Moody. Oh, sorry, Esmar is ahead. And
Yeah,
Asmar's gonna be
but
Asmar's what under 2 7 swords I'm seeing, so that puts him up to what? So he's at what? He's
yeah, but
at
Jessica has 8.
20. He's at 25. So that plus 7 puts him to 32. The question is how many swords does Jessica have? Jessica has 3 here. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 3 is another 11. 11 plus another 2 is 13 swords. So 5, 8. Okay. So I mean, they're really cutting it close. Actually, didn't do the full math, but Emperor team's on 32,
So this,
and
but
Jessica
yeah.
is
So
on.
but
There's a tie.
no, Jessica has more.
No, Jessica's 8.
Yeah, but she only needs right. She only needs like right now she's ahead.
Oh no, man, she's
Shadam's
ahead.
gonna
No, man,
play
she's ahead.
5.
She's
She
ahead.
plays
She's ahead.
yeah.
Ah, yes.
So
Never mind.
this is like, but you know what? This is a really good example for the viewers to see how greeting a tier 3 combat in 3v3 can cost you the game. Because Shaddam here had 2 options to optimize combat. He could have played his Swordmaster agent to actually go trade, pick up Dedo from Irulan, and then detonate the remaining troops on reveal for blue,
Yeah.
which would have actually won them the combat. Or, just Esmar could have gone military support instead of going espionage, and he would have 3 more troops in the fight,
Yeah.
right? I mean, they're
Yeah.
like
A
all these
big
lines
swing
are
there.
actually it's massive swing. It is just a massive swing. Like this just costs them the game.
Well, to be fair, I mean, it is round 7, and
They
like if we're being honest, they were never winning the game. They are currently losing on time, and I
no,
don't think they're
if
gonna be
they
completing a round
it,
7 in.
I mean that's another story. But if they won the fight, they have a shot somehow.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's true. That is true.
they can scramble stockpile. He does have like rapid engineering, so he could like
Easily take 2 more
get
bumps. Yeah.
his bumps. Like, I mean, Esmar has a line to 10 fairly easily. If he had won the fight, he would have gotten
Actually,
2
where's
points
Jessica's
from it.
Junction? We were talking about Junction, but it's in her. Jessica's such a 7, 13. She has an 18 card deck, so it
Oh,
actually was not
what?
guaranteed that Jessica was going to draw into that Junction. As a matter of fact,
What
she
a.
might not be seeing it even after she goes research station with the prepared away. Oh, actually, no, she's only
Wait,
drawing
who's
2
ending the
cards.
game?
Huh?
Can you move up the screen slightly or
Oh
zoom
yeah,
out
sure.
slightly just so I can? Yeah, perfect. Who's triggering the end game? Is this game going around 8? How is Jessica ending the game?
I mean, she literally just needs to find 2 votes on Benny. That's a possibility. 2 votes on Benny would get her there. You know,
I guess she goes SPO double draw.
The other
And then
option
what?
maybe if somehow she can get like opportunism. No, that still doesn't help her. Jessica maybe could. No, you know what it is? Oh my god, I found it. Okay, Jessica can go like deep desert into Sardaukar command, but there's so many people with spice that she's never gonna be getting it.
And this fight is propaganda.
So
Wait,
who does this hurt?
oh
Who's
wait,
holding the
bump.
alliances? So
Oh, I completely missed it, but Pyder actually retreated for a bump on,
Emperor. Yeah.
and he found possible futures again and has all the combos in his hand. Oh my god.
What's the
He can
combos?
take a
Oh my god.
double
Oh sorry, you're right. Oh.
double bump, right? He can take double
Oh my god,
bump by trashing
he has
Sardaukar.
Sardaukar standard and treacherous maneuver. Oh my god. This is beautiful. So that but the question is, where's he gonna? He's gonna play. I assume he's gonna play possible futures to. Wait, he's gonna play possible futures first to take the alliance, right? And then he's gonna play his treacherous highliner. Oh my god! And they're gonna try to win the combat. Then once they win the combat,
I'm seeing
then
the same.
Huh?
I'm seeing the same thing. I'm seeing the same thing as you. Yeah, like right now you open up with possible futures to
Yeah.
Arakeen, deploy a
He's got a
bunch,
spy
take
too,
the
so that
Emperor
spy can maybe
Alliance
go on like privilege. Oh, that's not. No,
on
what?
Highliner.
Is he going Highlander first?
You know
I guess he's gonna hold the surprise factor for later.
what? No way.
What? This is such a misplay. No,
Isn't
he
it
has to
always
play possible here. He has to play possible
yeah
futures.
possible to
Play
either
possible
Research
futures.
Station or
Oh,
Arakeen?
unless has he trashed the spices though? Is this worried like maybe he doesn't? Have you if he's trashed the spices though? Is he worried that he might not get secure spice trade online?
Oh wait, what?
Wait, what? How does why does he need 2 bumps for this? Oh, he's gonna. Oh my. Wait, he's gonna delay the bump.
Oh,
I think.
he's gonna delay the bump.
Oh yes, he's gonna delay the bump. So he's gonna first opportunism. Okay, this makes sense. Now this makes sense. Um, wait. Oh yeah, this is right. Yeah, because he goes down on Emperor first, and then he takes the 2 bumps. Yes. This okay. I don't hate this play. This makes sense.
All right, interesting. And then he wants to trade.
So how does he acquire this commander? How does he acquire this commander, Bryce? Like how does it work? I'm not fully sure of how this commander stuff works.
When you trash Sardaukar standard, you don't actually get a.
You don't get a commander?
You don't actually. Yeah, you don't get a. You don't get an intrigue for that.
Okay.
Is it Fremen team, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now he takes a bump
What?
here. Okay.
I mean, I'm
a bit confused,
I'm
but
pretty confused on this. I think the line should have just been pretty obvious. Just play it possible. Just go highliner, win the combat. Get your if once you win the combat, then you can easily trigger up. You can you win the combat. It's a match for you. I mean, not that you because you already have the match anyway, but it doesn't matter. But
yeah,
you just
and
get the
I
second
mean,
bump
you
on
can
Benny.
always ask your, and you can just ask your commander to like play opportunism on reveal on whatever places.
Yeah.
I think he was like really afraid of his intrigues getting stolen, and he felt like he really needed to use them or something like that, which I can understand when you're holding 3 endgames.
Yeah, fair enough.
But maybe trading that Pyder intrigue to Jessica would have made more sense. What do you think? So she can get an extra bump on Benny. Like then she could play her.
And then she can maybe play
prepare the way first. And then she plays that to generate troops, and she can take her second bump.
She is drawing at prepare the ways, or she is drawing at privilege. So maybe she could actually hit Spice and Slow here. Actually, this is Spice and Slow. She can just go to High Council here and pick up Spice and Slow. Assuming she does get to High Council
Research Station.
No, not Research Station.
I guess Research Station.
Specifically, if she goes Research Station, it's actually unlikely she hits.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, what? She's drawing 3 cards at
5,
Research.
6. Yeah, but she has to play one of the prepare the ways. So she has to. She still needs to 2, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh wait, no, she has High
5,
Council. She has
6,
High Council.
7. She already has High Council. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait, does she have guaranteed Spice and Slow? She's ending the game on a guaranteed Spice and Slow. What she was really looking for is her Junction. Because if she finds Junction, then she can just go to like Abanya Urg. Oh wait, no, but she can't draw a card. Okay. Yeah, she was just looking for Junction. I think these 2 daggers from in Jessica's hand that she didn't trash early on with a controversial play. not literally a controversial play, but I'm talking about like the space. She could have gone to controversial technology, and trashed those daggers early on. I feel like that would have accelerated her game so much more. But I mean, I guess in hindsight, it hasn't really hurt her. She did end up winning the combat. She got the match that she wanted. She got the points. She scored all the points that she needed. And yeah, I mean, it's just she's in a very good spot now. Like, would I have loved to see maybe Jessica go to Expedition, buy both the researching contracts and complete Trump transports, sorry, Trump profits? Yes, but they're still winning, so I can't complain. I mean, to be fair, is the Emperor team ever in this game? I mean, I see strategic stockpiling for maybe like 1 point. That puts up to like 7. Maybe the spices those like 8. Like,
One second, one second, one second, one second. Let me join their thingy here.
oh yeah. By the way, Priceless is a judge for this specific game. So he's just gonna join them, and so he's gonna join their voice call. So he's gone for a little bit. He's gonna figure out what issues they have, and go from there. Because sometimes it can be like, the reason for the judge is basically like, in the case that there are some discrepancies in terms of like how strict the ruling should be, like as you guys saw, right? I believe one team decided, I don't actually remember which team, but one team specifically decided that they wanted to they wanted to be really strict to the rules in terms of time. So that's why they did not. Actually, it was Mudeeb's team that decided that they didn't want Esmar to play a signet ring, or at least get the reward from the signet ring, which is just an extra spice. But they were like, okay, if you take stuff after you end your turn, that's illegal. Which what, I totally makes sense. It makes sense to me. It's a tournament setting. You really shouldn't be doing that. And it is just up to the other team, right? It's like, if the other team like is fine with it, then sure, right, do it. But sometimes it can get in the way. Anyways, I guess I'll do this part of the section myself. So we have a what? High Council. Oh, High Council dropships from Esmar. So I guess he's going for the combat. It's really interesting why he's going for the combat here, because he doesn't have the match, first of all, right? He does, so this combat literally does nothing for him. He has all of his faction bumps. I guess the only argument is that maybe he can try to steal the Emperor alliance from, oh sorry, the Spacing alliance from Jessica. But at the end, like that also feels so unlikely to happen. What I think is going to be happening here is Piter's probably just going to be playing, say, possible futures to. It's just so weird because like, why did he push so heavy on the Emperor alliance via Shadow alliance? I'm a little bit confused on that play, but I guess it makes sense. Like, objectively, you should deny somebody else points if you can. So I think if I was Piter here, I'm thinking like, just let me score my 2 points and just end the game, because Piter's gonna end the game. Piter can end the game. Jessica can end the game. There's so many players that can end the game, right? Actually, yeah, I Mark could also end the game with the spices, so he probably is gonna be ending the game with the spices slow. So that's gonna put him up to 10. Jessica's gonna spice him, so that's 10. Piter's probably gonna play possible futures to like assembly hall, just draw another intrigue. There's really not many other intrigues he can literally qualify for. Like, he drew basically every endgame he wants. He qualifies for basically every endgame. I guess the only one he's maybe looking for is specifically 3 water, what is called Sacred Pools. So I guess Sacred Pools is the one endgame that Piter qualifies for, and he would want at, say, assembly hall, because he's gonna go there and maybe pick up not self string. He's gonna pick up Sardaukar High Command for the point, right, and just end the game on 10. Well, it's just he's gonna end the game. Not on 10. He's gonna end the game, and he has 2 more endgames. That puts him up to 12. So yeah, I mean, Piter's gonna end on 12. Jessica seems like she's probably gonna be ending on like 10 flat, anyways. But I mean, 12 plus 10 is already 22. And looking at Erlon here with the lack of alliance, especially losing the Emperor alliance there to Piter there, just always it sucks, but it is what it is. Like, Erlon can maybe score like what at best like a spice was slow, because they can't win the combat. They have no end games. No, sorry. They do have Panopticon. So Panopticon does trigger for 2 points for them, so that puts them to 6. Maybe spice was slow is 7. And then they're gonna play Inner Shard Trade, so that's gonna be the bump on spacing. That puts them to 8. So that's, again, like, that's still not enough to really contest the Fremen team here. Actually, Bi-Axis was just found by Shaddam here, so actually maybe Shaddam can use that Bi-Axis to maybe allow Esmar to steal the alliance, the spacing alliance from Jessica here. What happened here?
I think he's gonna be one bump short.
Piter went for the combat. Really? What? Why? He already has the endgame match, and it's not like this. It's not like this combat's gonna do anything for. It's not gonna. It's not like this combat's gonna do anything for Esmar. So like, just let him win it. I think Pyder should have totally just gone for the endgame there and just gone possible futures into assembly hall. Maybe hit an intrigue and then just.
I guess he's just in denial mode. He feels like they have the game in the bag, and like just making it hard for the opposing team to just score points is something he just feels good enough about. I assume.
Really, I don't know. I feel like, I mean, it's like you're not. It's not just like, I can understand like if you're denying them a point but also scoring a point yourself. This combat also doesn't do anything for Pyder. Like, okay, I guess if he wins it, then he doesn't get a worm, and then he gets a bun. It's a bunny.
Nothing much.
Yeah, so it's like you're not even denying Esmar much. Like, it's like, okay, I guess you could maybe hope that he has an endgame, but sure, if he has an endgame, then like he's still only on what, like 11 points. You can understand, like, your own commander is beating their commander. Your commander scoring like at least is on 7. Their commander might have 7, might have more, might have less. You don't know, but as of right now, it seems like you're gonna be ahead in terms of if you just go by 1-1, right? Say like if you go Esmar versus we'll say Pyder versus Irulan, Jessica versus like Esmar. Jessica versus Esmar might be a close matchup, right? But Pyder's absolutely gonna be blowing Irulan out of this. Also, she chooses not to play possible features, which is just, again, super interesting. I think Pyder should almost always just gone to buy the 7-coster, the tech.
The biggest mistake from Emperor was not playing the Swordmaster last round. They would have, especially like when you see that he's still not playing his Swordmaster, he would have played that last round. It would have been enough.
He revealed he just chose not to play the Swordmaster ever. He just got it, never played it.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I guess his actions were weak. Like, he would go Refinery for what? Like, lose 3 swords. He could have gone Gather Support and buy Forbidden Weapons for
maybe weapons.
Yeah, but he has Detto. Blue has Detto, so I guess that was the move. Go for troops for Blue at Gather Support by Forbidden, and then Blue can detonate all of those troops.
Yeah,
something like that.
I mean, we definitely saw some like I wouldn't say like illogical. We definitely saw some suboptimal plays from both teams here. Just, I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm like very good at 3v3, but I would say I have some sort of, at least I have some knowledge of the game of DUNE, so if I can comment on that. But I mean, also having you here, who's also commentating, at least like replaying some of my comments feels good.
Sometimes we might think that 3v3 and 4-player is like really 2 different worlds, but it really isn't that much. A lot of things that are true in 4 players are true in 3v3. The major part which is changing is that you basically keep in mind that you have a player on your team, which is your commander, that is feeding you and being able to push you more. So that allows for some extra juicy lines where you can count on some extra bombs, you can count on some extra injuries, you can count on some extra outs. So you have to basically like add that on top of already your 4-player knowledge. But
wait, hold on. Wait, can we talk about this? Edmar, by the way, has 3 techs and somehow isn't holding the Battlefield Research endgame. And instead, Shaddam has decided that it's a better idea for him to hold it for maybe endgames on self-destroying messages? What is happening? What?
Yeah, because he never got himself to go trade, so...
I mean, it just shows you how important economic support, when Priceless says trade, he's talking about economic support. He's talking about like how strong this space is. So having a spy on economic support is actually very key. And as you can see, like, we saw double endgames from Pyder here. He's gonna be on what, 12? No, it's just 12, because he does have the endgame. He just all qualifies for the match. Actually, wait, well, hold up. Is this 12, right? I don't think 12 is right? Because he doesn't have 3 endgames. He only has 2. Oh wait, he does proc Shadow Alliance. Yeah, he just proc Shadow Alliance from winning the combat. Okay, So I guess yes, this is more points, but I guess if I was sitting in Piter's position, I'm thinking like this combat does nothing for Esmar. He doesn't have worms. Let me just make sure that I can just end the combat. I mean, sorry, end the game and score as many points. Like I feel like either way he was gonna end on 12. Yes, the argument is like if he does win the combat, which is I guess it's a more risky, right? Because maybe Shaddam does have combat intrigues, right? Then again, it's not as risky because your commander is holding another 3 swords of their own, or sorry, 6 swords of their own. So it's not like that risky. But then again, like the combat did only go like 30, right? It could have easily gone to more if Shaddam had maybe played a swordmaster action. Actually, Shaddam literally just played like the expected action of just going to gather support to buy maybe like forbidden weapons, which would have actually been way more useful for like them because then he could have easily taken the bump down for. I guess. Wait, Price. How does forbidden weapons work on Shaddam? Does he have to take the bump down for his own faction, or can he ask like one of his allies to take a bump down?
He can choose for one of his allies to.
Yeah. So then you're telling me like he could have chosen to take 3 bumps.
Yeah.
He could have chosen
Yeah,
to
on
take
an
3 swords
activated
down
ally.
or on Benny. Yeah, he could have gone 3 down on Benny, right? Which would have picked up another 3 swords, and then he could detonate it instantly, which would have picked up another what 8 swords I'm seeing, right? Oh, no, not 8. It'd be 6 swords, which would have been total 6 plus 3 is 9, which would have actually literally won them the combat on the spot. And I think, yeah, like again, that was a misplay from them. To be fair, they were overtime anyways. Like, not that it really matters. And overall, like I think it was just really interesting of a line for at the Emperor team. Anyways, Price, why don't we talk to the teams if they're still around in the VC about the game?
Yep,
Are they still rare?
You can go head on Discord. There's one team that's out there, the Emperor team, Spice Control. I'm just gonna finish drawing out the scores here, and make sure that all the points are correct.
Of course,
take a
yeah.
screenshot.
Let me go talk to the Emperor team. Let me just. Yep. Where is it? Here we go. Hello, guys. Are you guys here?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Just a quick question. Like, where did you guys think you guys went wrong here?
I mean, we have made mistakes
we
because
did
we were out of
Too
time.
many mistakes.
What did you guys say?
Too many
Like,
small
we-
things.
Like
Just
Just
slow,
forgot-
not
got skunked on the spies twice. I forgot to take 2 spies on Panopticon.
All
So-
right. Never thought about
Oh,
that.
the Panopticon spies missed too. Yes. I mean,
not being
would that
used
have,
to
I guess maybe
playing
that would have gotten you
previous
one more
seasons
spies
having
with slow.
timer was really difficult.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, it would
the,
have.
the timer's pretty strict too, yeah, and especially with a team that's kind of like I guess playing really strictly. Which I mean, you know what? I can't blame them. Like this, like the tournament standard was that you do have to finish the game in that specific required time that was played. But yeah, I mean, if you guys can like watch this video and back, and you guys can see like what I guess what the commentators at least pointed out. Because there was a couple of lines specifically that we were looking at for you guys. Because I think at some point I think Battlefield Research just needed to go to Immaculate there. I think Battlefield Research just needed to shift hands. And if we also noticed that in this specific combat, right? Shaddam could have actually taken one more action because he does a sword master. He can just go take another action and go to gather support to buy forbidden weapons, which would have actually gotten him another 3 swords.
I know,
right?
but for the last round, we were out of time, so it's like, doesn't really matter. So it just quickly finished.
Oh, you're saying
I'm
that
not
the
sure.
game was already lost by this round? Okay. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
last round you actually
yeah.
were with a good chance to actually contest the combat a lot more. Because the combat literally came down to 2 swords, I believe, and I think those 2 swords could have easily been generated if Shaddam literally just took a swordmaster action, right? If he takes a swordmaster action, then yes, he doesn't have swordmaster for the next round. But then again, nobody else has swordmaster anyway. So I think your biggest misplay was literally just not taking your swordmaster action as the
I
commander.
don't remember what I had. I think there was a reason why I didn't do it. I forgot what I had.
Yeah, but at least
Yeah,
when
it
me and
was,
Price were looking at it, we thought that you had a really good chance of winning the combat. Because I mean, obviously we were in black seat, so it's like we knew exactly what intrigues everybody else had. So I guess from from our perspective, like maybe you're just hoping that the other team doesn't have enough swords because you guys were like what it was I think 32 to 34 strength was the math on it, but
Final.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it was
super
close.
close. Anyways, guys, if you guys liked that video. Obviously this will get posted. You know, for more 3v3 content, make sure to like and subscribe. We'll continue with this tournament. It is like the one tournament that is currently happening right now. I believe, you know, there's gonna be some later on with Chaseables hosting some like MDM. I believe Shadow and CJ are making some sort of tournament, or some sort of something is happening within the community. So, you know, make sure to look out for those at some point in the game, and in the near future. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys back with another, you know, another video for maybe salty and spicy. Because I'm definitely gonna be, you know, recording a lot of these games and, you know, showing you guys like the experience of 3v3. So if you guys, you know, enjoy it, you know, make sure to like and subscribe. Anyways, we'll see you guys with another video.